Cameras are. Because we're doing a sound check now. See if the mix is correct. Your headphones, I'm waiting on you to tell me.
I can't hear you, but I can hear me, and I don't know why.
Yeah, I don't know either.
I
Yeah,
can't.
you're too loud.
Jack's off tab right
Oh, somebody's hit these switches though. Check. Can you please keep
Yeah.
talking? It's hard for me to check your level.
I'm sorry.
Sound.
I was trying to listen for you guys over the music. I mean, I
Check,
can...
check, check,
She
check.
sounds good.
Okay. I think
mean-
the music might be just a tad bit loud.
I mean, she was
So,
pushed all the way up.
oh.
Yeah, man. Oh, that's better. That's much better. Yeah, thank you. I was getting ready to suggest that, but yeah, I'm good now.
And I can hear him fine with the music.
And you sound good.
All right.
Too. All right. Just trying to make some waves. We making any waves?
Not yet. We're gonna
Okay.
boom waves.
Waves, baby. Oh, fuck yeah. Look at that.
Oh, and just so you know, Scotty re-subscribed, so you might want to shout out to him throughout the show.
Postman Pat did too.
I saw that one.
And he left 2 voicemails because he's a little confused. And we're gonna play the calls. He's like, dude, I think I might have spent money. Can you help me? So the call, I mean, I didn't listen to the call, but the transcription, I could tell, like, he's like, holy fuck.
I saw where he followed us. I didn't see where he subscribed.
He may have paid some money accidentally. So he wants to go through the instructions again or some shit.
I just know while we were doing our show on Friday, Scotty subscribed and then chimed in and was talking with us.
God damn.
I don't. There needs to be an easier way to see your subscriber count. See, it says here we only have 2 subscriptions.
That's fucked.
Yeah.
They keep
That means it's
changing
not
the way
true.
that, no, they just keep changing the way that the shit's changing the way you sign the link the accounts. It keeps changing all the shit. It's like there's 10 different sets of directions on how to do it.
I think also it's because you have to re-up it every 2 months, and
Yeah.
With Prime,
some people
you do.
forget.
Yeah.
With that
Yeah,
one.
that's fucked too.
Yeah, I mean, like, I probably haven't done it. We haven't got paid from them yet. And, like, we should be close. Because we average on here, like, $10 a month. It's been 4 or 5 months.
Yeah. What do you gotta? What's the minimum? You gotta have
100.
You gotta have 100. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, they haven't sent money yet.
Apparently, one is Fred.
Yeah, I remember he said he was
Yeah, I didn't
doing it or did it or
like-
some shit.
Well, he just said that on Twitch.
Oh,
Like, there needs to be, like, a way to, like, keep track of that stuff better. But there's not.
there should be a list. It seems like it would be.
Easy to see
Something
who's done it.
yeah.
But,
I mean-
but it's not.
I can ask Aussie if there's somewhere we're just not finding.
Yeah, I mean, you can do that later on.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, it's fucking stupid how they do that. Well, it's not on your channel. I can do that right now because that's just me watching me.
Because that's fucked. Because I did that once. Like, I got a 30 days free of Prime,
Yeah.
and I subscribed to the thing.
Yeah, and then you did the sub.
Yeah, and I did that. But then, like, it happened again. And I tried to do the same thing. I got another free, you know what I mean? I got another free 30 days. And I tried to do it again, and the way I did it the first time is no longer in existence. Link this to here, link this, and it sends you to the thing where you pay for Twitch. $12.99 or some shit. Like, oh, okay, yeah.
That must have been like for a bundle of.
Oh, it was so fucked. All the shit was different. It's like you keep ending up on this landing page where you have to pay them some shit.
Attention, Kmart
buy
shoppers.
some credits. Like, you know what?
To say that.
I'm just
Dusty
trying to
Lenskamp here
subscribe.
for the Kmart Photo Center, reminding you that there's no better time to get rid of that
let's
full
do
roll
that,
of
'cause
film
it's 10
you've been
after. Let's
carrying
go.
around than right now. Just ask Mrs. Johnson in aisle 3 of Ladies Apparel. She just picked up prints of her son Josh, and I'm sure she's pleased to get such fine quality at a low Kmart price. And to remind you once again, Mrs. J, if you're not completely satisfied with any print, for no matter what reason, we'll reprint it or we'll give you your money back. That's Kmart's goof-proof policy. And as you well know, those prints are on time or they're free. So, folks, if you have a roll of film burning a hole in your
Those
pocket,
prints are
remain
free
calm. Don't
if they're
panic.
not on time.
And proceed
Colonel Brian.
single file to the
Part of the
Kmart
hole
Photo
in my
Center.
pocket.
You'll be glad you did. I'll be glad you
J.
did. And we'll all sleep well tonight. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanking me for, asshole.
That little jingle right there just makes me think of the wheels on the bus go round and round. Like, that's all I hear. I know that's not what they're saying, but that is what I hear.
It might as well be what they're saying.
It's just as important.
It is exactly as important.
And it's using the same, like, jingle.
I like jingles.
Yeah, but if it's for your store, make your own. Don't steal wheels on the bus.
Don't steal wheels on the bus. Yeah, that's...
That one's a little bit more noticeable. You learn it as a kid, Brian, okay?
I know, wheels on the bus. Yeah, just don't...
Every kid can recognize that.
Yeah, they're just trying to appeal to that and twist that in your head, so every time you're like, yeah, it was good times, I remember that. Fucking all advertising is fucking... Oh, they're just trying to make you crazy.
But now that's all you're going to hear next time you hear that jingle. It's the wheels on the bus. You're never going to hear what they're really saying again. I have just ruined that for you.
Fuck the bus.
I ruined one of your ads, Jason. Because they do a jingle, but they use like the background sounds of the wheels on the bus go round and round with different words.
Okay.
So that's all Brian's going to hear ever
Visit
again.
our
We get
shoe
pictures
department for the
developed
quality you need,
at the
the
photo
prices
center.
you want, and the brand names you
Shit.
trust. For hunting, hiking, working, everything.
Hey.
All right.
Look for the great values
Sit
on
around,
Lynn's
cheer, Kim.
outdoor boots from Texas Steer and Northwest Territory. You'll also find first quality national name brand athletic footwear. Choose from names like Pony,
All right, we ready?
Jordache, Nautilus, Spalding, McGregor, and more. Whatever the
This is an explicit podcast containing filthy language and adult themes like dick and shit jokes. If you're easily offended or have a stick up your ass, this probably is not for you. Guidance is suggested for sensitive types, and occasionally some lights may flash, so if you're prone to seizures and all that, you might want to skip it. And lastly, we don't speak for anyone or any entity. We only speak for ourselves, of course. What follows is opinion based on our individual experiences in the industry. So take that. God damn it, I fucked it up at the end. Broadcasting live from the Big House. It's the #1 Delivery Guy podcast on Twitch. I think it's the #1.
Top
It
five,
might be the only one.
at least.
I think it's the only podcast on Twitch. Is that true? Is there a lot of podcasts on there?
Yeah, there's tons. There's a
Is
whole
there really?
category called Talking Podcast.
Huh.
Yeah.
Seems like I would know that. I don't watch this, though.
I mean, that's
so
the category
You
we're
ever,
in.
you ever been on Twitch, Brian?
Just barely. Just
You
a
gotta-
couple of times.
You got to make an account or something.
We'll get there. I'm Colonel Brian. I'm back from my absence last week, and I could not be more excited, as you can tell. Jazz, good morning. Jazz is here.
Morning.
How we doing? We got a problem with the chickens, and we're going to get to that here in a little bit, I think.
No, probably not. We're probably not.
Probably not going to talk about it?
Nah.
No
It's
evidence,
a
huh?
sensitive subject.
It seems to be ongoing. There's
Well,
an
there
issue.
was chickens.
Is this further problem with the chickens?
There was
Yeah.
chickens. Now
There's
there's
no
no
more
chickens.
chickens.
Yeah.
There's been some genocide going on, evidently. There was an invasion, I think.
Neighborhood dog.
let's just leave the rest to their imagination so we can get retribution and go on with our lives.
I don't think
I
you
have a
want
lot
that
of
image in your
questions, but Jason
imagination.
doesn't want to talk about it.
You can
so
tell he's shutting everybody down. So
You don't want those images in your mind.
I'll drop it.
Fine. Let's put a pin in it. We'll come back to
It was
it.
a bad day.
That's a break conversation, right?
It was like
We're gonna save that for the end of the
it was
show.
like
Right.
10 times worse than when my grandma died.
Oh, you're going to go that way. Okay, well, I tell you what. As soon as we get around this table,
not
I'm
sure
going to
what that
bomb the
says.
show. I'm going to bomb it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Jason, you
great.
know 10 times 0 is still 0,
I
right?
know.
Oh, okay.
It's kind of like when Halfsack tells me that he's going to triple my salary on the show. It went
So
from 0 to 5 zeros.
Yeah.
Exactly.
All right, so then I plus 1. It's a noun equation. It's
And then
plus
times
1
10.
times 10.
If I'd have known there was going to be math, I'd have missed this week, too.
Parentheses.
Kim the clerk, good morning.
Good morning.
Glad you're here today. Mayor Bruce, hello.
Hattie.
After last, Jason. Sir,
General sirs.
how's it going?
You know. We just discussed it.
I know. Some of you guys know I'm getting divorced. And
Yeah, we've heard.
I'm going to bomb the show.
No, go ahead. This is good. This isn't bombing.
This is bombing.
Let's get it down now, Brian.
This is a celebration.
It's been a shitty time in my life.
Freedom.
Yeah, I'm going to make it, though. I got a few prospects, a few leads.
Freedom bomb.
Freedom bomb. Let's see where this thing goes. Yeah.
Leads.
Got some leads, you know.
What the fuck's that mean?
I just, on...
It's a city in.
Did Michael hide them all around the city for you?
Yes.
I don't understand.
Give me the leads.
I'm getting divorced, but it's fine. I've got some leads. Leads on what?
Just some, some prospects, some fucking paths to follow. You know what I mean? I mean, it's pretty obvious that it's shit's been going on, right?
Yeah, no, everybody knows.
Yeah,
you're
everybody
getting
knows.
divorced.
Yeah,
Like, it's
everybody
clear.
fucking knows.
Like, if nothing else, for like the 20 jokes I made about you living in a residency hotel.
Yes,
I
at
mean,
least. Or the
No,
fact that we
come
were in Fred's basement for a month.
yeah. I mean,
That
that's
might
a
have
big
something to do with
tip
it.
off.
Or
Yeah.
how familiar you are with your dad's war with his neighbor's
Yes.
yard.
Yes. That may
Like,
have
why
some
else,
clues in it.
how else would you know as much as you know?
Why are you always around when your dad watch? Oh, you're living on
Oh,
the
that's
couch.
right. You
Never
live there
mind.
on the couch, yes.
Brian
Yeah,
knows
it's
so
been
much
a...
about his dad's gardening.
Yeah, like, you just, happen to hear those daily fucking... Oh,
Talk
shit.
with your dad a lot, don't you, Brian?
Unfortunately, I do, yes.
I mean, it could be a bad thing,
What could be bad?
the divorce. But in your case,
no,
I
I'm just saying,
sincerely believe it's a good thing.
It's for the best. It's a financially, it is one of those things, man, and it's the stereotype.
It's a little bit of yeah.
But
Well, and plus, this state is never nice to the man in any relationship.
there's no state that's fair to any man. No.
I understand, but ours is one of the more draconians.
Well, yeah, and especially when they say, "Hey, well, you supported her through all this time, but yes, I did that under protest." Does that count for something?
No.
It doesn't. By the way, so if I just listen, if you're out there and you're in an unhappy marriage or an unhappy relationship, you just got to get your shit and leave before you invest
Or
a
murder.
third of your life.
Or murder. I mean, this is why Dateline exists.
Yeah,
A lot of people sit down and do the math on a piece of scratch paper and go, I'm just killing the bitch.
it could work out. I mean,
Yeah,
you'd probably
I mean-
be paroled.
Well, just don't get caught. What I do
Well,
is,
no, you're always
is I go
you
to
really
the
want to
library.
tell everyone what you do?
No, I go to the library and I put on a hoodie and some dark sunglasses.
Oh, I see.
And I research how other people have done what I'm thinking about doing to see how they got caught.
Go to the library.
Yeah, at the library.
Yeah,
no
just
records.
Don't look it up on your phone.
No.
And don't check out any books.
No.
Yeah, and use a fake ID.
No, and then you take her fishing on Christmas Eve.
Well, that would require a boat and all that other shit. Christmas
Anybody?
Eve. Yes, I got it.
Scott Peterson took his pregnant wife fishing.
Yeah, it was
Christmas
a long
Eve.
time ago. It's a very dated reference.
I understand, but
Can you think
deep,
of anything new?
That's
He knew
pretty
who would
deep.
Get it.
deep
On
true
Christmas
crime
Eve.
people get it.
Yeah, on Christmas Eve. Let's go
Yeah.
fishing.
That sounds like a legit story to me.
I don't know what happened to her.
Your 9.5-month pregnant wife taking fishing Christmas Eve.
I bought a 55-gallon
Besides
drum of
fishing.
bleach on the way home. I don't know.
I wanted to clean the fish.
Yeah, the boat was, fucked.
That's how that works, right?
I came back. I mean, it's funny. I went fishing with my wife, and I brought everything back except the wife. The boat, everything returned. Wolf Kid has just entered the room. Hello, Wolf Kid.
He almost just fell on the table
was very
3 different
dramatic.
times.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
happens. He's got a shirt that says
Very
Dragon
dramatic.
Balls on it, so very good.
He's very
The
into
Z is
Dragon Balls.
capitalized, though, Brian. What does that mean?
Means there's a lot of them.
That's what it means.
There's Z scale.
It's a lot of them, and they're cool.
Now, see, you got me on that.
Oh,
You got me on that Z scale. That is a real scale. small as fuck.
So you getting a divorce is not bombing the show. Like, it's good news.
Yeah, it is. It works out to be good news.
Plus, our listeners have been waiting for you to say it for like ever.
I know. But the thing is when you what happened earlier, like before we started the show, I said, okay, here's the deal.
Mm-hmm.
It's the easiest way I know to explain it. You do go through a little bit. It's you fuck yourself over in your mind a little bit.
Yeah.
And that's
Of course. You've been with her 20 years.
Yeah.
Like, you wouldn't be human if you weren't, like, if you didn't have some regrets.
I've always been accused of never having feelings.
I'm just, well.
But they all showed up at once. I mean,
I'm not sure that you do, actually, now that I think about it.
See, look at what you do as a man is you push those fucking things down, you push them down, and you go on with your life like you're supposed to.
Then you get bowel cancer and die.
Yes.
That's how it's supposed to
or
work.
a heart attack because you can't let it out.
That's true.
But then, one day when you're not expecting it, it all comes up.
Yeah.
So it's like, I'm either going
But I
to
mean, you're
start the truck and close the fucking garage door.
but you're in a better
Or I'm
place.
gonna move,
You're in a better place, I feel like. I feel like you're in a better
good.
mood on average. I feel like you're happier on average.
Okay,
On
what you
average,
really
yes.
have to ask him is,
Ah!
yeah, I'm gonna hit stuff.
That's okay. Better than me.
If his bowel
'cause
movements are the same, because he just said that if you repress
I don't
everything,
think
that
that's got
nothing
anything to do
comes
with it.
out.
Yeah, I don't think that's got anything to do with it.
Yeah, that may be some correlation there. Not causation, though.
No, he said that if you repress all emotions and he had none, nothing comes out, and we know that not to be true. So does that mean it's even worse now?
I don't know. It depends on the level of anger, too.
Oh, so they were angry shits, is what you think they were?
Yeah.
You think that was-
absolutely.
That's how your anger got released, was into your underwear?
Definitely violent, I would say.
Makes sense.
Anger and violence sometimes go hand in hand. you know?
Anyway, congratulations about your, everything but your financial situation.
Yes, thank you.
That part's
Well, it
sad.
sucks. Yeah. Yeah, that part's very sad.
You should turn my headphones down.
Really?
You should turn your headphones down.
There you go. Oh, don't
Right
let
in
him
front
do
of you.
that, man.
Two.
You're just gonna. Oh
Two.
boy,
It's the second-
that's the one you can't
second one.
touch. There we go. How's
Thank
that?
you.
Is that better?
It's good.
Very good. Okay. Da-da-da-da. Okay, so we're all on the same page now.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah, you got a divorce.
Yeah, and don't get married if you can help it. And if you do get married, just make sure that you share at least one fucking goal with the person.
Well, and if you're female, absolutely, get married.
Yeah, that's the other takeaway from this. If you're a
Especially
woman,
here,
marry the
Yeah.
first fucking guy with a job that you can find.
every guy.
First guy getting deployed to Iraq.
Boom.
That dude will marry you in a weekend and buy a Dodge Charger.
Yeah, don't fuck anybody till I get back. Whatever. I don't know. Oh, and this is new. Remember I had all that trouble at the old house with the guy next door?
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah.
deep troubles with the guy.
Yeah, he was a real
He's a
cockknocker.
real fucking piece of shit.
Yeah.
And he was a large part of why. Not a large part. This is a 20%.
No. I would say he kicked the piece of snow that began to roll and snowball.
Right, he was the straw on the camel's back.
Yeah.
There's a for sale sign in his front of his yard.
Nice.
For them. Yeah, nice. I was kind of hoping they would live there in misery for the rest of their
No, I feel like he got ran out. I feel
He
like
kinda did.
I feel like
Yeah.
he's not happy. He's
No, he's not happy at all.
Yeah, he's gonna have trouble.
His job's in danger.
Good.
You're welcome.
Because his job is worthless anyway.
It is.
Damn.
Yeah, it is worthless. It's a
Okay.
useless piece of shit.
Hang on. So I don't think you need a border patrol agent where we live.
In the middle of the country.
There's
Yeah, I
no
don't think-
borders. I could see
What are
having them by
state
Canada
Yeah.
or
To
Mexico.
be fair, there are some pretty shitty states around us. I
Yeah.
would
But
be
he-
okay if we
But
had
he can't
state
keep them out.
borders.
He can't keep them out. He can only
Shit.
keep out the Canadians and the Mexicans, and it's kind of like, so why are you here?
Right.
If they've made it here,
I don't
you've
want,
already
I don't want
failed.
Canadians in the state.
Is there a river
I'm fine with
patrol?
Canadians.
Is there a river patrol guy that works in a fucking state with no river? It's the same thing.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean?
He
Like
should
a
be
water park
transferred.
supervisor in the fucking middle
Yeah,
of the
he
desert.
should be transferred to a border.
I think so. Yeah, he should be
There's-
transferred to probably a prison.
If they've
actually.
made it here, it should be like one of these things, like where if you make it to where we live, we just hand you the card and be like, all right, congratulations,
yeah.
you made it. You ran the gauntlet.
Yeah, you made it this far. You
Yeah.
can stay.
Is there any way that they
It's like a
didn't
game
realize
show.
he was here
Yeah.
and that's why it's for sales because they realized their fuck up and now they're moving him?
Wait a minute. Why
Are
is
you
a
sure?
border
Hold
agent?
on. Hold on. Are you sure he's not a patrol agent at borders?
Yes.
Oh, maybe Borders Bookstore.
Because there's still one of those left.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't
And-
know
The
there was one of
perimeter,
those.
yeah.
And they
The
need
perimeter
they
he's
need at least
talking
one
about
security guy.
Is the parking lot. Okay, I get it. That could be
Never
possible.
mind. Yeah, he just works for Borders.
Okay, yeah.
Never mind.
His title is
$7 an hour,
Borders
yeah.
Security Agent, but he says the S really silent. Or
Yeah,
Yeah.
border.
He makes it blend with security so you don't hear it's the same.
I'm a Borders Security Agent.
Where you going with that Michael Bublé CD?
Hand it over. The guy's such an asshole. He's been sued like 5 times for violating people's civil rights. One time with case of mistaken identity because the guy's name sounded like a guy.
Wait a minute. So you mean a guy that's a Border Patrol agent
Has violated people's civil rights? Can you believe it?
A landlocked state
Yes.
has an if well-inflated sense of ego and entitlement?
Can you
I
imagine?
never would have figured.
And
You can't
he
even
abused
begin.
that power.
Indeed, he did. I know it's hard to believe.
Who would have thought it?
I don't know, but
It's
these
almost like he didn't become a cop for the money, but for the power.
Oh, he couldn't become a cop, so he took that job instead.
Aren't they like cops? Aren't they like technically?
He's federal arrest powers. Yeah,
I mean, you
but-
can't tell me shit.
No, he can't tell me anything either. I told him to go fuck himself.
But I mean, like, if I happen to be a brown skin, then
They're just.
I'll tell you how tough.
or if my head flopped up
Mexican
and down when I
cops.
talked.
I'll tell you how tough the guy is. I haven't seen him in a while, and the for sale sign showed up. I haven't seen him for a while with me being out of uniform.
You need to still that for sale sign every time you go by.
Ah, fuck that.
Just make it harder on him to move.
No, I want him to move. Because that way, he lives
a
on my
wall
route. I don't
around
have to fucking deal with it.
Yeah, I just want him to get as less as possible for his house, though. Because the longer it takes
Yeah,
to sell,
yeah.
he's going to keep reducing the price.
That would be a good strategy.
Eventually, it's going to be like a can of Spam and a hairdryer.
I haven't seen him without being in uniform in a long time. And the other day, I got the opportunity. I picked my kid up, and I didn't have a uniform on. And I saw him outside. And I saw the sign in the yard. And I said, that's the best looking fucking sign I've ever seen. And he's got cameras all over his house.
Yeah, no, he's
and he's
super
out
paranoid.
front, right?
He's
and so
super
I gave him
paranoid.
the double bird. And I said, hey, congratulations, cocksucker. And he looked me right in the eye,
Then turned around and ran.
and he went straight to the backyard.
Yeah.
It's like, fuck, that was your chance, motherfucker.
Yeah, like
that
I
was
could.
your chance.
Back when we were still recording at your place, I could stand like right outside the studio and count like 8 cameras.
Yeah.
Like he is
And he's a very fucking weird guy.
uber paranoid.
Well, he put those up because he was doing so much wrong. He was super afraid of somebody coming to his house and, I don't know, maybe
Legitimate
putting a bullet
fear.
through his one. Every time he'd cut the grass with that one-handed shit, he would mow the grass, but he would have like a badge. His badge was always on him.
He has
And
to
I
show
figured
it
it out.
In case
off.
anybody came running up, Brian.
Right.
Those Mexicans run fast. He has to be ready
He always had the
at a
badge
moment's
on.
notice.
No. What it was is he had the
one of them
badge on because
skittering
he was
across the
worried about
line.
Mexicans coming up and asking for a job.
No, he was worried
Let me see
about
your
somebody.
papers.
He's worried about somebody coming up and kicking his fucking ass. He's done that shit to a lot of people. And he's worried that, somebody's going to come up and see him and they're going to fucking say, hey, motherfucker, you're the guy, and then he'll just, and then it's assault on a federal employee.
He's trying to be the toughest guy in town.
That's insurance for him.
I don't think
It's
he's
like
trying to be the
it's like me wearing my fucking uniform everywhere I go. That's fucking, what a
so
fucking
nobody will
fucking
mess with
pussy.
him.
afraid of your uniform.
When he's in a
hate it.
bar at 10 o'clock at night, still wearing it.
Well, the guy was in a bar at 10 o'clock at night with his badge on. It's part of the reason why he's moving. His job's in trouble now.
Oh, good. I guess maybe he could get a job at maybe Staples
Maybe.
Security.
Maybe. I don't know.
That's
Perhaps.
not
A lot of
boat
people
store.
being deposed right now. People from Chicago came down and want to interview a lot of the people in the neighborhood about him and about his actions. Firing a service
Carmichaels.
weapon into the ground.
Did he do that?
Drunk, and there's evidence of that. So yeah.
Oh.
And he let another guy. He just let the neighbor shoot the gun off too.
Oh.
His service weapon.
Oh. Well, yeah, those are both fireable offenses.
Yep.
I didn't realize that bookstores needed service weapons.
You never know. It's a rough crowd.
It's one of those collapsible batons.
Oh, okay, that
The
makes more
bookstore
sense.
crowd is almost like the yard sale and the dog show people. You know what I mean?
It's a bunch
a
of
cult.
fucking hippies
Yeah, a
that
bunch
don't
of
feel like they
weirdos.
should have to pay for anything.
All right.
Who's buying books in 2019? Let's talk about this. I want to meet the person who's buying physical books that aren't secondhand.
Let
if
me
you're
tell
going
you
to the
something.
bookstore and buying a brand new book, Kindles exist,
See,
friend.
it's funny because I'm almost back around the other way.
I am
I'm so
too
tired of reading off a fucking Kindle.
I am too.
Like,
I
hear
would
what you're
almost
saying.
rather have a physical
I
book
hear what
again.
you're saying, but like I read a ton of books and I don't feel like carrying them with me. Kindle's always on my phone.
Yeah, but look.
If when I bought your book, you gave me the Kindle copy, so that when I'm out, I could just, read.
That'd be cool.
I'd be all right
my,
with
my
that.
bag always has a book that I'm reading in, and it's a physical.
I don't carry a bag. I have cargo
You don't carry
pockets.
a book bag?
A bag.
I was gonna save this for later, but this goes right into what you're saying.
Okay.
You read all these books, you download them on the internet. The internet fucking stinks. Okay, it's overrated. It's over. It started out great. It could have stayed great. It's been taken over by these corporate twats. It's fucking ruined.
That part's bad, but I can't go with you here.
So let's
Are
get
you sure that
together.
the border control didn't just get a hold of
Fuck them too. The
his
ocean
credit-
has to wait. The internet has got to go.
Yeah.
I was thinking the exact same thing the other day. Can you remember like 20 years ago?
Yep.
You would get online and
Yeah, I was
somebody would
married.
tell you about some
It's great.
with some website, and you go and it'd be like some cool fucking thing, and there'd
Yep.
be some cool shit on there.
Yeah.
And like those don't exist anymore.
Like some guy just
now
made
it's just
it up.
collections of shitty memes and
Yeah.
and
I'm not saying
targeted
that,
ads.
I'm not saying the internet has not deteriorated,
Oh, it's not existent.
but
It's
you
over.
guys don't
golden
remember.
age is long over.
Oh,
Yes.
the golden age is over.
Yeah.
The wild west of the internet,
That's
where
over.
you could do anything, anywhere, at any time, was amazing and great. But that's over. But I don't think you guys remember '94 well enough. Like before you got AOL
I never had
or
AOL.
CompuServe.
Ugh.
Juno. It was,
Juno,
I had
that's sad.
Juno.
Oh,
Ooh.
God.
I definitely don't remember then.
Net Zero.
Yep.
Ugh.
That's another one.
Fuck.
Net Zero was the longest living of the three
It was,
big
wasn't it?
It's still there.
free
still around.
ISPs. Yeah, they're not free anymore, but
No.
they are still there.
They're
You
talking
can
about
get
the
internet
speed
for like
now.
$8 a month.
Yeah.
It went from
dial-up.
zero meant the cost. Now
Well,
it means the
it's
speed
more
you
about
get.
a state of
0.2. I
Then,
mean, it's
then-
slow as fuck.
Right.
Right? Is it still dial up?
Yeah. No, Net Zero's dial up.
Huh. Did not know that. Who
Yeah.
has that equipment anymore, by the way? How do you still
They don't
use
even make
that? I mean,
computers
phone line?
with it. Yeah, they don't even
no,
make
no, I mean like a computer capable of fucking dial-up internet.
Yeah, they don't make computers with a modem in them anymore.
You'd have to call the computer guy to get one of those.
All you need is an Ethernet card. They're $10.
Yeah, I guess
if
so.
that.
I don't think you need an Ethernet card because it's a different size jack. You have to have a 56K
Oh, that's
modem.
right. Yeah.
A
Yeah, it is a phone
card
jack.
that plugs in that has a modem plug on it
Oh, I see.
to connect you to the internet. I don't mean a specific
Hmm.
type of card.
Yeah.
Still, I don't think they make them anymore. Do they even make them anymore?
They're probably everywhere.
It's ridiculous.
Oh,
Yeah, but the internet's got to go. It's over.
It'd be easier for me to pair my phone to my computer and then use my phone internet connection than a dial-up.
I don't think y'all understand. Like all third world countries are still in dial-up.
Yeah.
That's not true. Most of the time when I read about a third world country, they got better internet than us.
High speed.
That's
They're
just
trying
a shittier first world country,
Yeah,
Jason.
it's just like
It's
India.
not a
and
third
shit.
world
It's a
country.
second world, maybe.
Last I heard, Honduras.
There may be a couple second world ones.
Yeah,
Last I heard, like Honduras had like 3 gigabit internet to every mud hut in the country.
they do. No lights.
Worth it.
Power. The electric is only on like 3 or 4 hours a day, but during those fucking times, boy, they can
You
download
get all
anything
your
they
internet
want.
shit done in 3 hours.
That's right. Super fast. You don't even need power for the rest of the day. Fuck it.
It's almost
Everything's
worth it.
done.
It's almost worth it.
Yeah, but man, look, internet overrated.
I gotta be honest with you, where I live, it's pretty much like living in Honduras. Our power goes off if somebody spits too hard.
It seems like it, doesn't it? How bad was it the other night?
It was
I
fucking
like
bad.
this shit. He comes to me, and I
Fucking
didn't really
bad.
understand the gravity of the situation. Jason said, "My fucking power went out in the middle of the night last night." And I said, "Really? Well, that sucks because it was hot." And he goes, "No, I have the jet pilot, the fucking,
Yeah.
I have the CPAP." And I'm like, "Oh fuck, you couldn't breathe."
As soon as the power goes off, I'm like
Bing.
up like a spring.
You don't have a backup power supply for that?
No.
No.
That's not a
He does
state of the art
not.
one. I think
Is
that's
that
one
not
he's
a
had for a
thing?
while.
No, a generator. I guess you can plug it into a generator if you want to get crazy.
No, like a
Just
battery
I mean, like a
backup
little
included.
mobile
Battery backup.
rechargeable thing that you
No.
can plug it
No, that
into.
requires a lot of power, dude. That draws
Really?
a shit ton of power. It draws about half as much as an air conditioner.
Shit.
It's an air multiplier.
Never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you'd have to hook it up to a generator.
You a
No.
generator?
No,
You want one?
no, maybe.
Yeah.
What kind of price are we
I
talking
know
here?
where one is. 5,500 watts. It's pretty good.
How much?
I'll have to wait and see if I can get it out of the shed.
It doesn't have to be big, Brian. All it needs to power is his fridge and his CPAP machine.
I know, that's what I'm saying. I think he could do fine on that.
Yeah, no.
And his computer.
Yeah.
So that means I can't sleep because I've been on the CPAP so long that I can no longer snore.
Right.
Because if I snore, I immediately wake myself up going, "Oh, what the fuck was that?"
What is that loud sound?
And then my throat will fucking hurt because it's not used to snoring.
Yeah. So do you suffocate it with the thing on?
No, you can still breathe, but I can't sleep.
Yeah. Well,
So as soon as it goes off, fuck what?
Yeah.
So yeah,
Fuck that.
no.
Yeah,
There was 60 people out. I looked it up on the outage map, and there's 60 people out. And I was like, they're not gonna do anything.
They're not sleeping either, one.
It must be sad living in squalor.
So
We have an outage map that's that
It's talking about
specific?
third world.
Yeah.
Fuck.
this one does, yeah.
Really?
This one it'll show you. It'll have a line drawn around exactly how many customers are out, and it'll tell you whether it's been verified as an actual outage, and whether a crew's been dispatched or not.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, their system is
pretty
so
cool.
unreliable that they had to go that far.
Yeah,
That's all.
no. Our outage map is way better than our grid.
Yeah, yeah.
They didn't put any money into fixing the
Nah,
problems.
fuck the
No,
grid.
just so you can see where the problems are.
Stop
It's a
calling
for-profit
us.
business. Come on.
It's a rural. No, it's a rural co-op.
I know.
I'm an owner. If they make a profit, I get a percentage of my payments back that I've made to them.
How much?
1 year it was like $40.
No, it should be $140,000.
Well, I didn't make that. I didn't make
Well,
that much
they
in
make-
payments.
They make a lot of money though. They make money. Yeah.
No, it's non-profit. Like the board gets paid and the
utility.
employees get paid.
Oh,
But
utilities should be non-profit.
There's like
Exactly.
I think so.
there's this set schedule where they roll over this much for expansion and maintenance and this much for
Oh, okay.
upgrades and
Yeah.
like it's
Where's the upgrades at?
they make
Are they coming?
no they make
They're
them.
doing?
Well,
Okay.
one of them was that outage map. We got that like
Yeah.
2 years ago. That's pretty fantastic to know. Oh, there's no way in hell I'm getting turned back on tonight.
Right.
I might as well make other arrangements.
Yeah.
I remember one time looking at it, and we were like the only one on the grid in that section. All
Yeah.
the other ones were like away from us, so
Uh,
there was
that's
no
fine.
way we were
So
getting
don't worry
helped.
about it. Well, and they take them in order of the most number of people out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So if there's 1,500 people over there and you're like 12, you're like, fuck, we're on the bottom of the fucking list.
Is that why there's so many hotels out this way?
I think maybe, yeah.
it is.
Oh, the outage map also tells you what time the power went out according
It
to
does, yeah.
Wow. It's very
so you can
detailed.
see which areas was reported when.
Yeah.
That
So-
night, the earliest one was at 8:50.
My power company is not doing that. They're
No,
not
they
doing that.
just fix your shit immediately.
Well, it depends. It depends.
No, Jason, to be fair, most of the time our shit doesn't go out in the first place.
That's true, yeah.
Uh-huh.
That's right.
You
And when
know.
it does go out, it could be out for a while.
But y'all don't
Seriously.
live in a rural area. Like, if you,
Yeah.
between here and the main road, there's like 30 trees that could fall at any time on the line.
Yeah, I hear you.
There's
That
one
right
yard that
there's
has
very
one every year.
Yeah.
Close.
Like, eventually that guy's just going to run out of trees. And that's going to stop being a place where the power goes out.
That's what they're counting on.
So lightning hit the
Playing
line
the long
right
game.
by a pole, and there's
Wait him out.
there's basically fuses on there that say like there's too much power's running through here, so it kicks a fuse, so it won't go on down the line. So that happens. All they had to do was come out with a long stick and fucking hit a switch.
Huh.
It took a while for him to
Took
get
a
out
while
here.
for it to get out there.
I got
Yeah.
so frustrated, I eventually went to go look and see what the problem was because it wasn't that bad of a storm.
Oh boy.
Well, now that you know how to fix it, do you have a long stick of your own?
I'm thinking about getting one.
You should get a long stick.
I'm thinking about getting
Make
one.
sure it's metal though. You want to make sure you get
No.
a sturdy metal stick
Fiberglass. Gotta
Solid.
be fiberglass.
Solid metal.
with a big iron handle on it,
So like,
with like a
Not just
strap.
yeah, I was
Little
gonna say like a
tiny
glove.
antenna sticking
Yeah,
off
yeah,
in
yeah.
every direction.
Yeah, you want to make sure you get it.
you guys don't understand electricity. Anyway,
No, I don't at all.
Obviously.
so I get in Amy's car in a pair of flip flops and like fucking my sleep clothes, like a t-shirt and a pair of basketball shorts.
Oh, I would have loved to have seen it.
And I'm driving down the
In a
road.
Camaro, driving down the road. What the fuck's
No,
the
I'm
power
in Amy's
off
car.
for?
I'm in Amy's car. I'm not uncovering mine.
Oh, great, Grandpa. You're driving around in a fucking car.
Yeah. So I get up there and like
God.
it's like darkness. And when the power goes out here, you are
Yeah.
in fucking dark.
Yeah.
Like I
All
was.
the constellations are there.
Yeah, you can
can see everything.
Everything.
so it had been storming, so there was no stars, no moon.
Oh, fuck.
Could not see shit. So eventually I get up there. It took me a while to get to the car because I was stumbling over everything
Yeah, I'm
because
sure,
it's
yeah.
pitch fucking black. I finally
Still
get
got
up
the
there,
mask on.
and then I see him,
the
and there's a
fuck?
dude in a pickup truck that's just like click, and then all the lights come back on, and I was like, oh, I had to wait this long for you to
Yeah.
fucking come out here, and
That's a good thing you got out there.
yeah, I know.
Supervising
Yeah.
the job, you know?
Well, now
May
he
never
got to
happen.
watch it happen, so he knows what to do with his long stick.
Yeah,
See? Click. That's how you do it.
that's all I had to do. It
That's not
sucked,
bad.
and then I had to train the next day. I
Yeah,
was
that
I
does
was
suck.
I was not feeling like the all-American boy that morning.
It happens.
Yeah, the heat's been bad.
Yeah, it's taking a lot out of me. I'm tired.
I've decided this week like summer may be the best time for a new person to start, but it is not the
Yeah.
best time for me to train them.
It's not good. I started in the summer. It's the last 2 days or 12 hours. It's not fucking good. Not good at all.
And it's hard for me to sit back there and watch somebody do my job
Fuck it up.
like 20 times worse than I do it,
yeah,
and still have to look them in the eye and say, you're doing a good job.
you're doing fine. Yeah, just keep going.
It's really hard to do that.
You ever want to just take the wheel, just get the truck going as fast as you can, and take the wheel and just jerk the fucking thing off the side of the road? You ever want to tell them to do that? Just
Yeah.
end this
I
misery.
think about doing it myself like
That's
every
what
day.
I'm saying. Because I mean, not only is it 150 degrees inside the truck,
Yeah.
and they're not
Standing-
doing anything right.
Yeah. I mean, literally, I did the math on it. I think standing out in direct sunlight would have been a cooler temperature with more sunburn would have been the only thing that
Well,
made it
yeah.
worse than being in the back of the truck. It's like the difference between an oven and just like a skillet.
The floor of those trucks, if they're running, is 20 degrees hotter than the outside.
I got a fucking water jug, and I freeze half of it, pour water on top. If I leave that fucking jug on the floor, by the time I get to my first point where I park,
Yeah.
at the bottom of the cooler is fucking red hot.
Yeah.
I don't think people understand how much insulation is in the bottom of cars.
Oh yeah, a normal car.
And these have no insulation. Like you can literally burn your hand by just touching the floor
Well,
of the truck
that-
next to your foot.
And the motor is right under your feet. Like the motor is like right up on our leg.
Yeah, but there's a lot of cars that are like that. But there's 10 inches of foam and carpet
Right.
and
Yeah, there's
other
like a
shit.
they got that shit under there. You know, there's foam in between. There's that body sealer
An
and
actual
insulation and
firewall.
shit. Yeah, we don't have any of that shit.
No.
It's just like there's a 1/8 piece of metal, and then there's that rubber mat on
And
the
that's
floor.
it.
That's it. There's a fucking muffler and a 1,000-degree engine.
Some of
on
them
it.
don't even have the mat.
No, some of them
No,
don't.
mine doesn't. No.
Of course it doesn't.
Mine's
It was fucking burned up in the fucking Big Red somebody spilled.
yeah.
Fucking ate the rubber off the floor.
Yeah. So I feel bad for her though because I was driving the truck she's gonna have to drive on Monday, which is gonna be her first day on her own, and my gas card stopped working.
Oh, you still have a gas card?
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
Stopped
great.
working.
Yeah, mine's gone.
Did it expire?
No. She came around, checked, make sure I had the same pin the other day, and said, "All right, because they're changing up some pins and stuff. I want to make sure this is the pin you have."
Are you sure it wasn't your pen?
She pointed at the pin that I should have, and it's the same one that's in my head. And I said, "Yeah, that's my
Oh.
pin." And she's like, "All right, you're good then." And then the next day, I couldn't get gas, and then I couldn't get gas the next day.
She probably did.
Oh.
She probably marked it wrong on the sheet and deactivated it.
So-
I hope so. I mean, I hope that's what's wrong.
I don't care. I just can't get gas. I mean, it's
Well, yeah, you gonna bring me some gas?
So you're just
Don't
gonna
wait.
run it till you run out, or
well.
He ran out yesterday.
I drove the truck she's gonna drive on Tuesday or on Monday because she trained with Kara yesterday. So she's got to get gas because that motherfucking gauge was going from full to empty. I don't know. It's somewhere in between the two. I don't know where. It's just
Yeah, you should probably.
every time you went around a corner, it would just bottom out.
I mean, the new person's gonna have enough trouble. Do you think they need to stop and try to get gas too? You know?
yes,
I hear what you're
Yes.
saying.
trial by fire.
Fuck them. Yeah.
I hear what you're saying, and I stopped to get gas on my way back in, but my shit didn't work.
Yeah, I know.
So it's
But
not like you didn't try.
If
to
they fix
that
it in the
for her.
morning, I'll go get her gas for her while she's casing up.
I was just say, yeah, that might be something you could.
But I don't have any faith in our management fixing anything between now and then.
No.
And I told them when I got back. So I'm still not gonna be able to get gas unless I pay for it myself, and that's not on the table.
I remember the first time I had to get gas. It was a fucking ordeal. It was a really big problem
It always is.
because not only did I have the wrong pin, I stopped and I was on the wrong side at first.
No, it's on you.
And so then I turned and went on the other side of the pumps, and I was still on a fucking wrong side. And then there were the gas station was full. Yeah, I was like, "Where's the fucking cap?" And so then I get to the right side. I get out and open the door, and it's got a lock and cap on it. And I don't have a key for the cap. I don't have that.
No, why would
I
you?
had a spare key, so no key for the fucking thing. And so I call, and the guy's like, "Yeah, I'll bring a card out. We'll see what we can do about that." All right. And then they had to bring a truck. They had to bring another truck because they couldn't get the fucking cap off of it. And then I had to get gas in that truck. Hour and 10 minutes. I'm already gonna be
Yeah, you're fucked.
5 hours late. I'm
Yeah.
fucked. But yeah, you trial by fire. Fuck that job.
Yeah, that's how this shit works, dude. I know.
But I guess
Standard.
It
I have
worked
to
out.
ask, when they brought you the new truck, did they park it on the wrong side of the gas thing too, so that you still had to?
Yeah, and then I had to take all the shit out of the one and put it in the other, and
But I mean, like the thing
Ordeal.
about this job is some days are way worse than other days.
Yeah.
And you never know
And
when
if you don't
it's
get
coming.
days like that as a sub, you're not going to know whether you can handle those days or not.
Yeah.
'Cause you have to be able to.
I see your point.
I guess if you're lucky enough to have a bunch of shitty ones in
Now,
the
I don't-
beginning and get
obviously
those out of the
your
way.
first time getting gas shouldn't be like that. But
Oh God.
I mean, I can tell you, like, the one thing I always remember about how hard this job was for me at one point is there was a day before a holiday where I had a nightmare about what tomorrow was going to be like all
Yeah.
night long.
I used to dream of it
Like a
all the time.
legitimate fucking nightmare all night long. And then when I got to work and worked that day was worse than the nightmare I'd had the night
Yeah,
before.
that's
Oh,
beautiful.
God.
And it-
Like, I wish this was the nightmare I had last night. That was a good day. I got back at 9:45.
God, the first year.
One route.
The
That wasn't
first
multiple
year.
routes. That was one route.
Jesus Christ. That's
I didn't leave the office till 2.
I
thought it was a nightmare. It was actually a very sweet dream.
Yes,
It was comforting.
I had 16 trays of DPS
I did have.
on a cold route,
I used to have those dreams.
and my
Fuck, first
truck
year,
would die
nonstop.
after every third mailbox. And I called management. He said, "Oh yeah, I was doing that, sir. What you got to do is you got to drive it to the end of the street and then back and blow it out a little bit, and then it'll run fine for
You
a
got to
little
stay on the gas.
bit." Every 6 mailbox, I was whoop, whoop, to the end of the street and then coming back
my
so it'd
God.
fucking run.
Blow it out so it'll run.
And then he's like, "What took you so long?" I said, "I don't know. I told you the truck was fucked."
I put 100 miles on
That's
the
what
truck.
Brian's colon does every day.
Yeah, you got to, get it going. You got to blow it out. Let's get it over with so we can go on with our day.
Dropped a tray of DPS that day as well.
Oh, that's good
The whole
times.
fucking thing. I opened the back and it got caught on the fucking little lip.
That's the best.
And so, like, you couldn't
I've
even
done that. That's the
you
best.
couldn't even put it back in order.
Everybody does that one time.
Yeah.
You couldn't even put it back in order because the way it flipped was like from the back forward. It
Holy
like
fuck.
catapulted it
And you have no idea what order it
all
should
over
be in
the
anyway,
street.
right?
It was fucking windy.
As the tray is falling, if the stuff inside is flipping, it's recoverable. If it's turning, it's recoverable. But if it does both, you're
Yeah.
fucked
It's like 52 pickup. The shit just scatters.
everywhere.
I had to get down on my hands and knees and put my hand in a drainage gutter to get a
Oh,
piece out that
God
fell in there.
Damn. That's good times.
Yeah.
They're really good.
9:30. What took you so long? Everything.
I don't know.
All of it.
Let me start at the
Literally
top of the
every
list.
facet of this job.
Figure out a problem that you can think of and check it. Because that happened to me yesterday.
They call and say, where you at? I'll tell you my location. Well, how much do you think you have left? How the fuck would I know how much I have left? I don't know.
They
I
asked
don't even know where I am.
They asked me at 5:30 how I was looking, and I said, I haven't seen the bottom of this truck today. You tell me.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm on this route fucking cold.
This is not good. I'm not looking good. It took me
900 and some deliveries on this fucking route.
78 minutes to pump gas. So I don't know. I don't think I'm going to
I'm
make
a little
it.
behind, boss.
Yeah, I'm a little behind. I'm not going to make it.
All I did was pump the gas. That's all I've done today.
I mean,
so far.
I say I'm not going to make it. I'm not talking about making it back to the place or whatever. I'm talking about I don't think you might have to come get this truck and take me home.
I'd be lying here on the floor with a gas card that says does not work.
Oh, I was downtown one time and they sent me out there, cold as fuck. All the circulars, nothing cut open, nothing bad. I just threw them all in a
Oh.
hamper. I didn't know what order
nice.
anything was in. No
Nice.
letters turned, nothing. Nothing.
Nice.
No keys. I go out there with no key. Everything needs a fucking
Everything
key.
needs a key.
Everything needs a key. And that's the one day that I actually said, you know what? I might not be cut out for this. I don't think I'm going to make it.
I said every day for a year and a half, I'm not cut out for this. I suck at this job. I hate this job. Every day for a year and a half.
That's the first time I really hated it, though. I mean, that was almost a year in.
Oh, it didn't take me that long. I hated
But then
it.
I realized I
hated
talked
it
to a
from
guy
day
that-
1 to day like 400.
This guy talked me out of it, and he said, just fucking do what you can, bring the rest back. Fuck it. He said, you're probably not going to work that, you're not going to be back here again. Just fucking dump the shit on the case and go home. That's what I did. And they did not have me back for a long, long fucking time.
There you go. Problem
A
solved.
long time, and I felt a little better about it. I was like,
Problem
yeah,
solved.
Win-win.
that sucked.
Now you understand why they do that to us when they come out there.
Oh, they fuck you to death.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a tough time to start, though, in the summer.
but it's like light mail, so it's like a good time
Yeah,
and a
it was-
bad time.
I had that guy, they go with me when they do the shadow day, the new hires,
Yeah.
and they sent a guy with me a couple years ago. It was it was right after Christmas, I think, and it was like 2 degrees outside. And this guy experienced all the terrible shit that can happen, like in a span of a week. He was with me. They said take him again, and I took him 4 days with me, and he was like, and it snowed, and then it fucking rained, and everything was ice. The only thing he didn't get was 100 degrees.
Yeah.
late, fucking.
Which around here sometimes
he could
can
barely
happen.
fit into the truck because there was so much shit in there, and he's like blocked in. There's boxes all over him, and he's fucking holding one in his lap. And we're driving around, and I'm late as fuck. It's dark. We're out there past dark and shit. And he's like, I said, "You gonna be all right? You gonna make it?" He goes, "I don't know. I just don't know if I'm cut out for this." I said, "Well, it's the time of year, man.
Right. Like, it's not like this every day.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah.
going to happen sometimes.
There's some great days." But he said, "Is this as bad as it gets?" I said, "Oh no, it can be much worse."
That's the wrong question to ask right now.
get
He
worse.
did
Ask
not
me
come
in like
back.
6 months.
No,
He
I
didn't
don't
come
blame
back after that.
I always try talking them out of the job at first. I tell them how much they're going to hate it for a year and a half, and that way, on the shadow day, that way we don't have to waste money training them, and I don't have to train them when they come back.
Yeah, the shadow day ended up being a really good thing.
Yeah, a lot of them quit, like
Many
during
of
the
them
shadow
quit.
day,
During the day, yeah.
which is good because if you can't handle following me for a day, you definitely going to be able to handle it being you for a day.
I took that girl with me one time, and she bitched about her shoes. We had made 10 deliveries.
Is that the one because they got wet?
Yeah, she was talking about her wet feet, and
That's how you get
we,
trench foot.
Hey, we have got a long fucking way to go here. We have been less than a tenth of a mile, and you got 9.1 left. So shut the fuck up and let's go. Take me back to the office. Okay.
Jesus.
Okay.
What did you think we do
No
here?
problem. Yeah, what do you think this is? Fuck.
I hate it when they come in, they're shocked that we have to do anything in the office. I just thought you took the truck and let. No.
Yeah,
No,
how
that
much
is
time do
not
you
what we
normally
do.
spend in here?
Yeah, this
Yeah.
is the most important part of your day.
And I like it when Greg starts in, and there's somebody standing there like observing what you're doing, and he starts all that shit, and they're like, what is this? Y'all act like this in here? So, yeah, we're all animals. You don't understand. You think that this is like a respected profession. We're fucking idiots in here.
Well, yeah.
Wait till we get out on the road. Listen to the shit that comes out of my mouth when people can't hear me. You know?
I watched Wonder Woman on VHS
Oh,
last
God,
night.
Larry.
It was very good.
He should be the guy that they have to shadow. That'll prepare you for the rest of your career.
I think it's so much better when he comes out of nowhere and the conversations have. Last night I got to finally see the first Avengers movie.
I ate all those pickles I was telling you about. What pickles? What are you talking about? I always act like I know. I try to make him comfortable. I don't. And then Greg goes, Larry, ain't nobody fucking listening to you but you and your fucking pickles. And he hurts Larry's feelings. I always try to, hey, man, leave my friend alone over here. Larry's my friend. He's nuts.
Oh,
He's your friend, but you took a picture of him for the show.
Goddamn right I did.
While you were on vacation, Greg tore into him.
Oh,
He said something about I've got to count my steps.
yeah.
And Greg lost his shit. He said, look, I know I'm not going to heaven, but if some mistake happens and I go to heaven and I get to heaven and Larry Jeffries is there, and Larry's there and he doesn't have new legs, I'm going to call God a fraud and leave and go to hell.
He better get some new legs in heaven. I swear to God. Larry's been through way too much not to get new legs in heaven. It's fucking bullshit. That's funny, too, though. God damn it. He gets on him, and Larry always says when I come back, boy, I wish you'd have been here last week. I bet you do. I'm the only one that tries to stop him from doing that. And it's like this fucking hilarious game now that gets played. And he just goes after him. He just attacks him and, like, tries to hurt him. And he fucking gets
Well, that's
him.
the thing about Greg is Greg, like, just cuts to the bone.
Yeah.
Like, he doesn't
There's no ramp
tap
up?
around. He just
No.
boom, bone, boom, bone.
He'll look at you. He'll look at you. He'll look at your shoes and look back up, and he already knows what to say about the thing you hate about yourself. You don't want anybody to know you want to talk about, and he just starts saying it, and he'll just pound you.
Yeah, no.
Oh goddamn! Oh,
But Larry's got to get new legs or Greg's going to leave heaven.
it's a fraud.
And I mean, you could hear that all over the whole building. Like, he was yelling.
Oh
it.
yeah, he's loud about it.
It was like a Southern Baptist preacher rant.
Poor Larry.
Oh yeah, you forgot to give him his shirt. He needs to.
Oh, what
he
we
needs
got
to
here?
put his shirt on.
He's supposed to do this on air. He's supposed to get him on air.
What do we got?
Oh.
I got a
That's-
free shirt.
That's lame.
No, Brandon Bastard. Look, this is an
Sorry,
American
it's
tradition here. Look, he wants you to drink the good coffee,
No,
baby.
it's-
How about that?
Well, he can choose
You're
between
all
all
the time
I'm saying.
advertising for that
afterwards.
hipster coffee.
It's not hipster coffee. It's real shit.
It's hipster coffee.
It's
Hipster
not
coffee,
hipster
son.
coffee. How dare you? I thought you were on my side here. What do we got here? We got shirts from the Past Master.
Yes.
And
you got to change into one during the break.
okay,
Brian, I thought
do
we
it
all
now. Can I
agreed
take my
that
shirt off?
the studio coffee was going to be Bustelo.
we have agreed, but we still have coffee makers. So until then, it's gonna be this shit.
I
right
thought I would
here.
provide the coffee. I get it for free.
Okay, ask me
That
about
would make a lot
Makes
more
it better.
sense, actually.
Okay, this I don't. This
I
is
like
wasted on me
Jazz's plan.
Why is that wasting on you?
because I don't know what it means.
You're wearing
Even
a shirt.
better.
It's not for you. It's for everybody looking at you.
What does it mean?
What is Merkin?
It don't.
It's like a vagina rug, isn't it? Is it
No,
like a vagina
it's-
wig?
it's-
No, that's a fucking.
It's like America.
American.
You know, ask me about my America.
Is that what that means?
okay.
Yeah.
Is it a pickle, Larry? What the fuck? I had a jar of Merkins last night. I'm so ashamed.
It's a pubic wig, Brian.
Pubis. Mons pubis.
Last night I watched the American I'd recorded on VHS off of Channel 3.
Oh, yeah, he fucking records local television and the ads.
Well,
The ads can be the best
I
part.
mean, if you're going to watch
No,
it,
he
there's
watches
no reason
it,
to
but he
record
doesn't
it.
skip the ads.
If you're going to watch it, there's no reason to...
He doesn't know how to
record it.
I don't think he has a remote, so he doesn't skip the ads. I don't know what this means, but thank you for that. And this is the one, man, and I
just told him what it meant.
He doesn't listen.
I don't think that's right. I don't think that's right. I don't think your description's accurate. Is that really what it is? Why does
I don't understand
Merkin
why it would
mean anything?
exist. Why would it exist? Why would you shave it
I
off
don't understand the
to-
phrasing.
Alopecia.
To class it up, to
It
make
means
it look
alopecia?
nice. The same reason real wigs exist. What do you mean?
Well, real wigs exist because you lose your hair.
Oh,
Is there like
Oh,
pubic
so
baldness?
if you're pubic baldness,
It is, in fact, a pubic wig.
Pubic baldness.
why would you have a pubic wig?
I
don't-
told you it was.
You don't want all that shit down there anyway. You want to clean it up a little bit, right?
I mean, if you like the cancer patient look, I guess.
Oh, this
sure.
is
Is
this
that
is
soft?
a satin.
It looks
This
soft.
is a polyester shirt here.
It looks
this is one-
soft.
I
Now
think
look,
this
man.
is the one he has to change into. I'm
This is the
voting
one
now.
I got to put on.
Yeah.
This one,
Shiny a little bit.
He's
too.
got it folded up,
Pretty
and
shrunk.
all I can see right now
It's
are
pizza.
at least
it's really
4
something.
different slices of pepperoni pizza.
In the
Right.
shape
So
of a stars.
already, I'm a fan of this shirt.
I'm a little
I can only see
closer.
like 5% of this shirt, and I already love it.
The
How about
pizza's
tell
in
you
the
the
shape of a
background?
star.
Right.
I can see it from
I,
near the
I
stars.
can't see the star, but I
Now,
can't wait to see the
Now
star.
I put this on. I put this on Slack. I said, okay, give me the worst fucking patriotic themed shirt that you could find,
right.
and just list it. And if you get it for me, I'll wear it. And I probably should have
did
said
it.
that,
Yep.
but he
That
did
was
it.
dumb. Yeah,
And he
that was
picked
dumb.
all the ones, and I told him, look, that last one actually gave me a chill. It was so bad.
Is
and
that
I-
this one?
Yes. And so I owe it to him to put it on.
Yeah, you have to.
On break, you have to.
The thing is, I asked him for the size that would fit me, and he did not do that.
You're still gonna wear it.
But I'm still going to put it on. And I'm going to show it to you right now. This is American as fuck right here.
That's an astronaut eagle.
Oh, God.
Oh God, that's
That's
awesome.
an eagle in an astronaut suit and with stars made of pizza.
The back
that
is all the stars
that
made
is
of pizza.
fucking
And this is
fantastic.
about as American as
Oh,
it gets
God.
throughout the
I love
galaxy
it.
here.
Oh.
So, and the colors are terrible. And
Oh,
the,
everything about it's terrible.
everything about this is terrible. But I'll probably wear it the rest of the day.
Yeah, I think you have to.
You don't
Everything
have a
about that is
choice.
awesome. How dare you?
Wait
I
a
think
minute.
it's, when you put all of the terrible aspects together, it becomes awesome.
I think we need to see him in it to be able to tell.
Oh,
for
yeah.
sure.
We
Oh, it's
will.
terrible.
Oh, we're gonna.
I will
Don't
get
worry.
photographic evidence and send it right away to the past master.
I mean, think about it. An ill-fitting
else
polyester
would you
T-shirt with a fucking astronaut eagle.
Why doesn't it have any Japanese characters
And
on it?
pepperoni
That's
pizza
on the
stars.
Made in China, too, by the way.
Of course.
Oh, God.
Why wouldn't it be?
Of course
You know?
it is.
That's great.
Yeah. Thank you, I think.
All right. Well, let's go to
We are
break
gonna-
so you can change.
Yeah, I gotta get dressed.
And
Yeah.
when we come back, Brian will be in the shirt.
Of her
Yep.
son Josh, and I'm sure she's pleased to get such fine quality at a low Kmart price. And to remind you once again, Mrs. J, if you're not completely satisfied with any print, for no matter what reason, we'll reprint it or we'll give you your money back. That's Kmart's goof-proof policy. And as you well know, those prints are on time or they're free. So, folks, if you have a roll of film burning a hole in your pocket, remain calm, don't panic, and proceed single file to the Kmart Photo Center. You'll be glad you did. I'll be glad you did. And we'll all sleep well tonight. Thank you.
As long as you come to Kmart, don't forget the film.
What's next on the lineup? A station break. We'll take over. Have you DJ'd before? No. But we do a morning talk show all the time. Snap, it's the snap to get the sounds into. Crackle, get you crackin' 'cause it's crispy to and through. There's no stopping once pop starts popping. Snap, stop talking just to you.
You've just heard Kellogg's Rice Krispies, the talking part of your complete breakfast.
Morning listeners know Rice Krispies is a hit.
The Kmart Sports Center is your headquarters for hunting. We carry Remington, Winchester, Mossberg, and Marlin shotguns and rifles with a wide assortment of soft and hard-side gun cases. Be dressed with black sheep boot socks, camouflage vest, pants, and hats. When you think of hunting, remember the Kmart Sports Center for quality merchandise and everyday low prices.
Are you ready? Because once you bite into a Three Musketeers bar, there's no turning back. It's so light it lifts you to the limit in chocolate taste, with the center ripped like a chocolate cloud and coated in velvet smooth chocolate. Go on, lighten up with Three Musketeers and let your spirits soar.
I won't put on my bikini till I take it off with Cocoa Butter Neat.
I won't put on my jogging shorts till I take it off with Cocoa Butter Neat.
Neat works better than razors. Look, razors only cut at the surface, but Neat works below skin surface. 5 days later, you see stubble on the razor leg, but the Neat leg is still smooth, so you look better in your bikini.
Before I go out with Billy, I take it off with Cocoa Butter Neat.
Cocoa butter lotion and now cream, too. Neat for smoother legs longer.
Look sharp, feel sharp, be sharp and listen, mister. How are you fixed for blades? Do you have plenty? How are you fixed for blades? You better check. Please make sure you have enough, 'cause a worn out blade makes shaving mighty tough. How are you fixed for blades? Better look. Gillette Blue Blade, I mean.
New studies show that pot damages your lungs a lot more than you think, especially if you're still growing.
You can't fly if you're high.
The American Lung Association.
Attention, please. If you plan to pay for your purchase with a personal check, please have the check approved at the service desk before going through the checkout lanes.
Shoppers, Kmart offers an easy layaway plan for your shopping convenience.
Also,
it's
Terry
available
Crews would
in
be
every
better
department of the store.
By far.
Simply
Especially
make a
it's
small
Terry.
deposit on
Especially
your
it's Terry
purchase,
from
and we'll
Brooklyn
hold it for
Nine-Nine.
payment later.
Mm.
Take
Oh, and I
advantage
gotta
of our
thank
sales
Starla
prices
for the,
today. Put your
recommendation of
purchases in
Letterkenny.
layaway now.
Laughed till I
Oh, yeah.
almost pissed myself last night.
Within the first 2 seconds, you almost couldn't breathe.
It's good.
What's it called?
Letterkenny. It's very
It's
Canadian.
Like, it's like Trailer Park Boys in like a rural area.
I've got to watch that.
Yeah,
What's it on?
You would like it.
Hulu.
Okay.
Of course it's on
Letterkenny.
Hulu. Fuck.
Yeah, it's
I'll
great.
figure it out.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing, and like the dude is like so awkward, like with all of
It's
his
the
movements.
CBS Kmart Get Ready giveaway.
It's
And
just
get ready for
weird.
Gerald McCraney as
Yeah, she's
Major
got a
Dad.
fucking
He's a
good
Marine
sense of
officer
humor.
who thought his
That's
toughest
what I-
battles were over.
That's what
till
I
he
liked
fell in
about
love with
early
that
Trailer Park
sizzling
Boys is
civilian
that it was
and her
very
3
awkward,
darling
like these
daughters.
people weren't
It's
used
a
to being on
hilarious
camera.
battle of
Right.
the
And
sexes.
towards the end,
So
it's
get
like, hey,
ready
we're on
for
camera.
Major Dad,
Woo!
Monday
There's a
night
couple of
at
seasons
6
where they
p.m.
don't
And now
really
you have a second chance at winning
acknowledge.
any
It's like it stopped
unclaimed
being
grand
like this
prizes.
documentary
Enter
for a
And
while.
even that, like, I'm
CBS
okay with
Kmart
that.
Get Ready giveaway.
Yeah, I mean, I
second
understand
chance
it, but it's still
sweepstakes.
cool
Look for details here at
when he's,
Kmart.
you know, when he looks, he's like, hey, fucking get the fuck out, get back, stupid, get back. And he grabs the mic and he's like, hey, hello, fuck nuts, do you hear me? Get the fuck back.
No, this isn't supposed to be anything but a scripted show, but his movements are awkward just like as a person. Like,
Yeah,
just like
a robot.
everything. And he cracks me up every time he walks in the bar because at first all you see is like his head come around the corner and he looks at the
damn.
entire room and then he walks in.
All right, look, everybody
No, it's a
get
great show.
Everybody get a good look at this fucking. Yeah, look. Hey,
We
everybody.
just leave the camera on that shirt for the rest of the show.
There's my shirt. Yeah, I'm not happy about it.
Put it on the TV too,
But,
so it's looming there.
There it is.
Oh, that's majestic.
Shorts
all-American
match like a
boy there.
motherfucker with that shirt.
No,
It's
but
like,
it's
Not
not.
planned that either. Was that planned? Feels like it was.
it looks like you're playing for like the 76ers.
I am kind of.
That almost looks like a politician's like picture.
Hey,
Like
you know what? That's
4th
my
of July with my family.
I can run for office. I could run for president like
he's
that.
almost got that presidential stare right there.
Hey, I can
looking
clean
off-
up.
Looking off into the distance.
I can
He's
clean
got his
up.
arms up.
They can't
striding
tell that
forward.
smile was falling because he realized what
He's
I
got
was doing.
American shit all
Yeah, the
over
smile
him.
was falling off of my face right there. I was like, oh, I realized what's happening here.
That's because you're about to get serious, Brian.
Duh. Wait till I get these arms blown up. I will be elected in fucking 2 seconds.
He doesn't mean by like working out. He just means Photoshop.
Yes.
Oh, I thought he just meant he was going to strap some M80s to his underpits.
Yeah, I never know. I'm gonna do the
Have you guys blown up Calvin's
stereotypical
yes.
divorce
House?
dads. They
Yeah.
don't
How'd
do
it go?
steroids.
Oh, well.
Huh.
It didn't really exploded. Like we wanted it
Should
to.
have filled it with bottle rockets.
Should have.
We filled it with 2 packs of fucking Chinese firecrackers. Like inside of
Say
it.
like Chinese firecrackers, like it's like
Like there's any other kind?
yeah. There's no other kind.
You know what I mean, though. The cheap, like, rolls that are like that long.
Like chili con queso cheese. You say it's 2 of this.
I understand.
They're firecrackers. We understand. Did they invent those, by the way?
Yes.
They did. Yeah. Huh. I know that. I kind of knew it, but I didn't believe it. Okay, yeah, this is something I gotta watch.
Yeah, it's
I can
good.
tell right now.
The guy on the right is the probably the most famous figure on the show.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to watch it like 2 or 3 times because the dialogue moves so fast. I'm laughing at the last joke.
Yeah.
And there's been like 5 jokes since I started laughing.
I can already tell it's funny. The fuck? Has he got coveralls on?
Yeah, it's a onesie.
It looks like those houses are a little nicer than what I was hoping for.
I mean, it's not trailer park. It's not trailer park. It's
That's true.
Hard to tell.
You need to turn that down some. You keep turning it up.
okay. Okay, well, tell me that.
All right, welcome back to Out for Delivery. We're happy to have you as supporters, even if you're only here to make fun of my receding hairline and my shirt.
Yes.
Also, you can donate to the show. You can use the Amazon link. You can, subscribe on Twitch, whatever.
Yeah.
All the options on the support page on the website, ElDoradoStudio.net.
Flat out give us money through PayPal.
That's right.
Option. You could just,
all the options are on there, and please help us out.
You could always donate to our campaign in any way you feel necessary.
Got the marathon show coming Columbus Day. You want to come in here and hang out, you can do that, or you can kick in then. Just try. If you want to wait, that's fine.
Starla did make a good point.
Mm-hmm.
She texted me this week and said, "Isn't it like everybody that's gonna like donate to the show gonna be there?" And I was like,
Not necessarily, no.
Hopefully,
yeah.
no.
I mean, like most of them, yeah, but still,
Some of them,
like
I
we
mean-
can still hope.
Well, we got some people that do some other things, you know.
Yeah, no, we
calls and.
Our
you know, they
programming is 100% member funded.
That's absolutely right.
we
we should
receive-
call them members.
Am I a
It's like
member?
PBS,
Because I fund a lot of it.
Not.
We
I think I'm a member too.
we receive no government grants or
It's a co-op,
benefits.
Jason.
None of your tax
all
dollars go
members.
into this.
Right.
Yeah,
But
it's a
we
co-op.
provide quality programming, and sometimes
you.
we need a pledge. And,
is your
and I know
pledge?
you hate hearing it. Trust me, we hate saying it.
Our
But
summer membership drive is going on now, and fall membership
Brian
drive's
loves
just around the
saying it.
corner.
if you donate something, you get
Something else.
Something, I think.
Yeah, you can call the shots.
I don't think we have a T-shirt or a duffel bag.
Well, I got a
but-
shirt right here they can
You
have.
got a pick.
Yeah, I think we got.
How
good
We got all
marketing.
kinds of stuff we can give
If
you.
you donate and send a shirt to Brian, he'll wear it.
That's one
That's
thing.
I'll send you a shirtless pic.
I mean, this
That's on the
shirt
table.
proves that he has no self-respect. So.
Not a fucking bit.
I'm just upset about how you would eat that pizza. Like,
Well,
I
it's
can't
not
figure
really,
out.
it's
You
just
had-
symbolic, Jason. You don't go around eating statues. I mean,
Well,
it's
it's
the
like-
fucking symbol.
It's like the
Like that's the perfect pizza to eat.
This
What are
is
you
the
talking
fucking
about?
star-shaped pizza. What the
you'd have
fuck's
to
wrong with
fork
you?
it.
Every
Knife it,
every
man.
bite is easy.
It's like the
There's no
square.
crust.
It's like the inside square piece of a pizza.
There's no handles.
Exactly, but
It's the
Handles.
middle. You hold it from the middle,
Right.
and you fold it up,
But
and
I
then you
feel
can
like
eat
the
it from
corners are
any
gonna flop
direction.
down.
You
The
eat
corners are
any
gonna
pizza
flop.
with
Perfect
what does
food.
handles mean to you?
Star-shaped pizza
Why
in
do you care
space.
about
Yeah, you didn't.
handles?
You didn't have
Okay.
to go on air and tell everybody I eat pizza with a fork and knife
American
because
as
I've got a
fuck.
beard. You didn't have to go tell everybody that.
You've
You
told
eat
everybody that several times.
Yes.
when did this happen? Because I don't remember this happening.
I've
last
always
year.
done this.
That's sad.
You paid no attention to me.
It's ridiculous.
You're
every
half a
time we
man.
Call yourself an American.
I have a beard.
Give a
You can't
shit.
grow a beard. If you could grow something other than that Amish fucking look, you would have the same problem.
Hey, it's very long. It just curls up on itself.
That's a shit beard. Come on, get
All
with
right,
it.
Brian, we got some news for
Look
you.
how
You
long that
owe
is.
Ryan a
Nice.
phone now because he punched his when he saw you in that shirt.
Okay. Well, you just put it on
I
the list.
I don't believe that at all because there's no way he's strong enough to break his phone with a
I'm not
punch.
punching it.
He's
Well,
not handy.
what he did is he knocked it out of his hand, and then
it
when it
fell.
fell on the floor,
Okay.
it
He
broke.
tried to hit it with a hammer, but the hammer flew out of his hand. He's not good with tools.
He
is
hit
what I'm
himself in the
saying.
head when he was bringing it
Yeah.
back.
Whap. He's not got the swing down exactly.
Not handy.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
I had a little bit of bad news here. Hopefully it'll work out. There's a retard girl on my route,
God, I love where this is headed already.
Yeah, I do too.
and she's
Is her
got
name
like
Wendy?
No, she got a lazy eye, and she stinks.
What kind of shit lottery did she
Smells
hit that
bad.
she's retarded and has a lazy eye?
And stinks.
Yeah, it's one of those things.
Maybe she's not retarded, and Brian just thinks
Maybe she's
because
just from
She has a
Indiana.
lazy eye. She is.
Maybe she's from Ohio.
Have you ever talked to her, Brian?
I've exchanged a couple of words with her.
Okay.
It's like I walked totally past this house one time, and this idiot comes out and goes, "Did you have anything for me?"
How old is this girl?
It's I can't really tell.
Like child or
20s.
13 or
okay.
40.
She lives by herself?
No, she lives in a house with a convicted child molester and a couple of people.
Okay, but not like her parents.
I don't know if they're her
Convicted
parents.
child molester and
I'm not sure.
A couple of people.
A couple other
That
Are
people.
is
you sure
what
she's
he
not the
said.
convicted
There's a
child
man, a
molester?
woman, her boyfriend, I think, and convicted child molester, who I think is her uncle, who may be in trouble for fucking her. I don't know.
This
That's
got
sad.
really, really weird.
Weird.
real fast.
I mean, at least they don't get much
But she's retarded.
stuff.
Like,
She's like
where are we going to get the
inbred or
funny
You don't
out of
have to
this?
deliver their. Yeah.
Okay, well look, I don't have many interactions with
There's
this
too
person.
much sad here to make fun of.
Not yet.
Oh shit.
I don't have many interactions with her, and when you see her walking down, like she won't walk on the sidewalk. She walks down the street. She's got this dumb way she walks, and she's just a fucking disaster.
a waddle?
Disgusting.
God, why
Yeah.
do you hate this woman so much?
I don't hate her. It's just like take a bath. You know what I mean?
She's too dumb
can
to
just take
bathe.
a fucking bath. You don't have to, stupid. Well, she came up to me, and I thought, great, now I got to have another interaction with this fucking idiot. And she goes, I just wanted to let you know that my friend that lives on the other street over here, and she points to it, she's in, how do I say this? Fuck.
I don't think she's really retarded. I think
she's
she's
in
just
the nut
dumb.
house. We have a kind of a religiously based nut house in town. Okay, like Our Lady of Help or whatever the fuck it would be.
Yeah, it's not religious based. It's just like a Catholic hospital.
It's not religious based. It's just a Catholic hospital.
Yeah,
I did hear that.
Hang on,
Okay.
wait a minute. When you say religiously based, I picture like the hotel in Clearwater.
Oh no,
like,
it's named
like,
after.
Jason thinks you're saying the
biblical
person
thing.
is in the hospital for religious reasons.
No.
Right, no,
I
it's
think,
not it.
I think like
That's not this.
I think
That
it's like-
qualifies.
I think it's like it makes it sound like there are priests coming in trying to exercise
Right,
the nuts.
right.
Like
Oh, no.
it's like an actual hospital.
It's an actual mental
that's
hospital.
like funded
It's
by
just-
a
right.
Catholic charity.
Right. That's correct. And it's kind of famous around here. They call it the
Yeah.
place on the hill or whatever. They call it
yeah.
acronyms and shit for it.
Yeah. My sister did a long intern there.
Said it was the worst place she's ever been.
I'm
Yeah.
sure it is. Nurse Ratchet running them down a fucking hallway.
Yeah.
And I figured out who she was talking about.
Okay.
It's the
Skin tag lady.
It's the skin tag lady. Yeah.
Oh, you're kidding me.
She's in the nut house.
She's friends with her.
Yeah.
Does not surprise
That also
me.
surprised me.
Somebody official finally saw her doing the bags of water.
Yeah, the ghost
with
water.
The ghost water, and
Yeah.
they're like, oh,
Well, I
she's
told
just
you,
crazy.
She'd been going through a lot of shit, right? Because she
Yeah.
got fired,
She
and
got
her husband was off, he was sick. He was drawing like a disability payment
She
from
got
his
more
employer.
skin tags. The ghosts come back.
Yeah, they had some trouble. I think they were going
Water
to lose the
wasn't working.
house, but then they kind of caught it up. But then it's like, they're going to fucking lose the house again. And she got, and I was like, well, what happened to her? And she said, well, she got so depressed over the house and everything that she ended up there. And I said, so you know more information? You just know that she's in there.
No,
and she's
I'm a retard. What do you want
depressed.
from me?
And she could have said that. That would have been okay. But she just kind of stood there and she was kind of looking at the stop sign and looking at me at the same time. And I said, okay, well, thanks for letting me know. And she said, yeah. I said, okay, see you later. I started getting in the truck, and then she goes, did you have anything for me today?
Still no. That was the first thing
no.
she asked me.
I stepping in the truck, and she said I stepped out, and I just kind of hung on the mirror. No. And then I was like, get out of the fucking way. Get out of the way here. I'm
I mean,
proceeding.
her husband and son's still there, so you're still going to deliver.
Well, yeah. I mean, her husband and son are still there
So
in the
this
house,
isn't
but I don't ever see
information
either
you
one of those
needed.
people. Well, I was wondering where she'd been because I've been, like I said, I worked a lot of long days, and those, when I'm super late, those are the times I see her, and I haven't seen her in like 2 weeks.
They don't admit you in that place for depression.
I know.
Like,
there has to be an action associated with that.
yeah.
And so I don't know what the fuck it was.
She cut off all her skin tags.
Yeah.
She may have.
Self-skin tagectomy.
Well, see, they're building a Burger King right around the corner from where she
And she's real
lives,
pissed that it wasn't a
okay?
Wendy's.
Wait,
She
what's-
was mad that it was a Burger King.
What? Yeah, okay, Burger King's the
Fuck
shit.
Burger
It sucks, but she
Who
was
makes you
mad
pay
that
for
that's what it
cheese? For cheese. Fuck them.
It's fine. Well,
I would go to Burger King over McDonald's
Nah, I wouldn't. I
7
just
days
can't.
a week.
the only
can't.
reason I disagree with you is McDonald's breakfast is okay.
Yeah,
It's okay.
That's the only one. That's the only time I'm gonna eat at McDonald's normally is for breakfast.
I like the tater rounds
And
that they have at Burger King.
I'm gonna choose not to eat at Burger King by choice.
But I'm going to choose by choice.
Like if I have to, I'll
I
eat
seem
it.
to recall you going to Burger King over here a lot when
There was a period where I call it
tried
my
it out,
dark phase.
he calls it his dark phase.
I
Didn't-
remember
the
that dark phase. A
We're
little
getting a
bit.
Burger King in town here.
Well, they had like dollar hamburgers, and they were like okay.
And they also had the Black Whopper, which was not the Black Bun, which is not
Racist.
okay. It's not okay. It's not good. What
It
is
was
this?
only there for February.
Fred had a skin tag
She
lady
has
comment
skin
for
tag in
you.
the shape
They
of our
had a
Lord
lot
and
of
Savior.
colored food.
Jesus
Weren't they the ones that had the
Christ.
colored ketchup for Shrek
Yeah.
that was
Oh, God.
green?
I thought you'd like
Yeah.
that.
And then
I
they
did
had
like
something
that.
that was purple one time that shouldn't have been.
Oh, it's
like
fucking
purple
disgusting.
fries.
Something
Or they
with
had
ketchup
green
or something.
fries for St. Patrick's Day
Yeah.
one year.
They fucked with the color of the ketchup.
Yeah,
Remember
they're
that? They
nothing
did
but
that purple
gimmicks,
shit.
dude. They're just
Pretty
gimmicks.
patties.
Nah.
They did
You
have
mean
some
like
good
their
Xbox
burger is
games,
much
though.
better than McDonald's
Burger King
burger.
fucking sucks. And that guy that dresses up in that king suit is a fucking creep.
Oh yeah.
That's a creepy bunch of shit. I hate the ads.
They had
I hate the fucking
when the
look.
Xbox 360 came out, they released a bunch of games that you could like buy or something for like $10.
You had to go to Burger King in the game though, so fuck that.
No, there was one called the Sneak King where you were the king mascot in a lumber yard and you would hide in industrial equipment and then pop out
Give
at
people
the
diarrhea.
workers and
Fuck.
hand
And
them.
there was a mini bike gang where you were the king driving a mini bike.
Burger
They
King
were all kind of fun.
had like 3 small games made, and you could only get them by like there was something you had to buy at a Burger King, wasn't it?
Yeah, you had to buy them at the Burger King. Yeah.
Did you have to
is that
eat
all
there?
it was?
Like
Yeah,
it-
I think so.
I mean, you could
like
throw
we have to watch you eat this before we can give you this
you could
thing.
throw the food away. I mean, nobody's.
Yeah, they were all
I would
kind of
definitely do
fun,
that.
which was weird.
The Sneak King was like on a meta level hilarious because
they're admitting that it sucks. It's weird, right?
here's a man popping out with a smile,
Hey.
and everybody's happy. Like, yay! There's
they're
a
happy
man,
to see you.
man in a lumber yard,
You're dressed as a king,
popping out of the baler.
giving people diarrhea.
My question is,
Smile on his face.
Weird as fuck.
what's up with Burger King? Because everywhere I look, they're building a burger.
I don't know.
In my daily line of travel, there are 3 Burger Kings being built.
I don't know what their expansion
Maybe
is
it's like a
about. I don't
blitzkrieg.
know.
Like, hey, we're about to go out of business.
Could be.
Yeah, I know.
The
Yeah,
big
they
road
put a
by me.
tire place there, which was a good choice. I would rather eat the
Because
tire.
it's directly across the street from another tire place.
I would rather eat the tire.
There's like 3 tire
Yeah,
places
I'll
there
go to the
now.
tires for lunch.
They got a lot of fucking tires in that area. I
Tire
guess.
discounters. That's where I'm going for lunch.
One more, and you can get a full set.
So like, they're putting one over here in the big town near me, the little big town
Yeah.
near me. There's one right across the street from work they're putting in,
Yep.
and there's one out on the main drag by work.
Yep. And then there's one. Yeah. There's another one that has existed for a long time, just down the road. I don't get it. I don't know. I don't eat that shit too much anyway. Ever, really.
Of course, Fred is defending.
Of
food
course
from
he
Burger
is.
King.
Which is why we're talking about fast food restaurants when he's not here.
How is he so
Because he would
skinny?
have. Let's talk shit about other fast food restaurants while he's
He
not here.
eats so
to defend
much
all of them.
fucking garbage.
He's literally defending Burger King right
I know
now.
he's doing it
Yeah.
in the chat right now.
Turn the monitor off.
I've discovered, I'm gonna make him happy though. I've discovered the best thing ever at Wendy's.
Oh,
What is this?
It
Yeah.
had
The
to be
exit.
Wendy's.
Yeah.
The
It
exit.
you couldn't have.
The exit. This is the best
I'm still
thing.
mad at Wendy's for taking away their breakfast sandwich.
So here's what I do: I get a large fry and a large chili.
Oh God.
Dump them
That sounds disgusting.
right in the fucking thing.
It's
And the
chili
garbage?
fries.
In the garbage.
No.
Ugh.
In the chili, I dump the fries into the chili.
Yeah, God damn it.
It's delicious.
You're not breaking any new ground there.
I know I'm not.
You know.
But most people pour the chili on their fries. This
Do
is
they?
chili with some fries. This is chili and
I don't
cream
understand
fries
the
instead
distinction.
of
I don't
chili
understand the difference.
fries.
This is chili fries after dark.
Fries chili?
Jason, you're wrong.
Is that what we're doing? You said you're wrong. About
You're
what
wrong.
exactly? Everything?
No, I'm not.
We went to
Just-
a
he's
a
wrong.
local barbecue joint yesterday.
It's the breakfast baconator, or do you just
He's
mean
just making
eating
this shit
a
up now.
baconator for breakfast?
Yeah, he
that
just-
doesn't make it breakfast food. Just
There's a
because you
fucking-
eat it as soon as you wake up, Ryan.
There's a fucking place called Tire Discounters right next door to a place called Discount Tire.
Yeah, it's real fucking
What the
confusing
fuck?
when you're brand loyal to one of them. But
Well,
you
you're
can't
brand loyal to
remember which
one, but then you talk to somebody like my dad who does not know the fucking difference, who fucks up the names of everything anyway, and can't tell you which one he went to.
And the website for Discount Tires is tires.com. The website for Tire Discounters is like Discount Tires.
Tires.net.
And it's like, come on, people.
Fucking .com mistaken. That's
You're
how we
telling
ended
me
up with.
Tires.org.
You're telling me it was easier to get tires.com than it was to get discounttires.com.
I can tell you when I was in my early 20s, it was much easier to get tires, period. You could buy like a set of 4 tires for like $300.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't 5 paychecks to get a set of tires.
Right, you didn't have to finance everything. It wasn't like a major
There
purchase.
are places
Sam's.
that like rent tires now.
Sam's. Fuck
Sam's
all
Club?
these tire discount places. Go to Sam's. You will get tires like half the price.
Sir,
of
you
all
know
those
we're
other
a
places.
Costco
No, but
family.
I have a question.
I bought a Sam's membership just to get 2 tires for my car, and with the price of the Sam's membership, it was still like $60
Really?
cheaper than getting 2 tires anywhere else in the city.
That's pretty good. Do they sell all-terrain vehicle tires there? Do you know?
I think
Maybe.
so.
I mean,
You
they
do?
order
I think
shit
I've seen
in.
them there.
They sell coffins.
I've
That's
already got one of
Costco.
those. I'm looking for tires for Arctic Cat, side by side. I need 4 tires.
Do you have the Arctic Cat, or you just want the tires?
Oh, I just need the tires. I don't own anything, as you know.
Where'd you
He's
get the
actually
Arctic
got
Cat?
a golf cart. He just wants to put
I've got all
4
kinds of shit,
tires
it's just
for
not
an
my
Arctic
name.
Cat on the golf cart.
Oh,
Getting a
that's
jet ski
smart.
pretty soon too, so you know.
You can't put tires.
Who are you?
Can't put tires on a jet ski. I know, but it's
He's a
still-
man going through a divorce.
Who's
Right.
give me, I'm trying to build my life back. I don't even own furniture anymore, Jason. Fuck, I don't have
I'm
anything.
trying to think of someone I know who's like, yeah, that guy drives a jet ski. I don't know anybody.
Do you know anybody in that shirt?
You don't know anybody in a shirt.
It's
like that.
100% correlation now.
I'm the only one. I got to review this too, and it'll be one review on it because I'm the only one that owns it.
You got to remember, not only is he going through the divorce, but he just told you that his favorite customer on the route is in the nut house. His skin tag lady is nowhere there for
Gotta buy
harassment
jet
or
ski.
She does pump me up. I gotta admit.
I could see if like we lived on the fucking lake, or if we lived like somewhere there's water around on it. But like half the year, the jet ski, like over half the year, the jet ski is gonna be unfucking usable.
I'm 50 minutes away from the lake. I can go to anytime I want.
He's just torn up this year, okay? He lost Skeeter first. Now he's lost skin tag
Look at this, a year of losses. I thought this was going to be the year I turned around.
50
Nothing
minutes
but loss
away from
after
the
loss
lake,
after
and
loss.
it takes what? An hour total to get it in the water and out of the water?
No.
So now we're up to 2 hours.
You get there, it's 10 minutes to the water. You put it in. No big deal.
We'll see how many times
you ride all day.
I want you to like.
I'll count the hours.
Yeah,
I'll
you
give you
to-
the hour
yeah.
count on it. Yes.
Yeah, that's what I
go
want.
the same way the go-kart and the van.
Didn't never got the go-kart. Still got the bikes. I don't know what you're talking about.
Do you ride them?
How
Rode
often
it
do you
yesterday.
ride?
Rode the bike yesterday.
Okay.
Sure did.
Around the Residency Hotel parking lot.
Yes, that's how it
Oh,
goes, yeah. And then I put it back into the hotel.
Bunny
I park
hopping
in the
on
bathroom,
hoods
and then
of-
that's it. That's the end of it.
Bunny hopping on hoods of like fucking 80s Dodge
That's the speed
Calibers.
bumps. The speed bumps out there. You hop over those.
Oh, okay.
Y'all, we need to pause for a minute and look at Chet and appreciate how much Ryan is losing
he's flipping
his
losing his shit over the
because
fucking thing.
apparently the Breakfast Baconator is a real thing.
Who gives a
and
fuck?
we've moved
Nobody
exactly.
Yeah, nobody cares, Fred.
And that pisses him off.
He even took the time to hit the caps lock.
Right.
Fred,
no
maybe?
exclamation marks though, so I don't believe he's
He
mad.
might have hit it out of anger typing, and he hit it and just went.
So I don't understand who would buy jet ski, but there's this other product
a lot of
I've
them out there.
discovered that I don't understand why these things exist and how this company is in business.
Jet skis?
Is now that we're in the BB gun lifestyle.
This is good.
We went to Academy Sports because we had to get
Oh God.
some eyewear protection for the kid.
Right.
So we go do that, and then as Amy's checking out, because she's now bought like 10 other things, because she can't walk into a place she's never been in for and try everything. We bought fucking camp chairs. We got like 20 camp
boy.
chairs. Why are we buying more?
Hey,
camp
can I
chairs?
have some of those camp
No,
chairs?
fuck off.
Okay.
Our camp
No,
chairs.
we only got a dozen.
Academy Sports had them.
$5.
$5. Go buy one.
That's not bad, but fuck you, I want a camp chair.
So you
Go
talking
buy
about
one.
like
Talk
the
to your mom.
variety of guns they have? The BB guns. There's like a lot of manufacturers of guns.
There's like 3.
He just told you he has literally no use for these
Yeah.
chairs, but you can't borrow them. Fuck you.
No, fuck you.
He said
I have
have.
no use for these chairs.
He
But
said have, and he has to talk to his mom. They're his mom's chairs. I don't own any
They're
chairs.
also all in his mom's trunk because she keeps them with her for when she wants them.
you never
They
know
are
when
hers.
she'll
sporadic
pull
camping.
over and,
Yeah, so you'll have to talk to your mom about
I'm
that.
gonna pull over and sit down.
Anyway, so as we're checking out, and I look, and the entire wall of this giant sports store is Yeti coolers.
Oh my God.
Didn't they go out of business because they didn't like Trump or guns or something?
No.
No. They're very
Were they
much in
about
business.
$3.50 a piece.
Oh.
Oh, you're cute.
Yeah. That's
No,
fine.
for the starter ones.
Oh, really? I don't
That
know.
starter one's
That's for the
200.
basic one.
Starter one that holds
Oh,
like 8
okay.
cans is
Like a Playmate.
not bad.
Yeah.
It's
the little
300.
igloo.
200. They had a can huggy that was like metal.
I got
It had
one.
a screw on top.
Yeah, I got
It was
one.
$25. I said, this is a can because they give these away at the fair. Like, this should be free.
You know they do work though. They're
I don't care.
They work incredibly well.
It doesn't. So they had a cooler there that was $805.
That's ridiculous.
So he
And
bought it.
It was large.
Yeah, so I got the
And
credit
I
card
walked
out.
over and asked the cashier, I was like, is this like an unspoken thing? Is this like when people sell like
buying
ice?
this shit?
Is this like when people sell like the whipped cream canisters
Yeah.
and they're like $5
For
You're not-
$1,000.
Yeah, but you're not supposed to buy to make whipped cream out. You go home and you snort it because it's got nitrous oxide in it. It's like,
Yeah.
if I bust this open, is there cocaine inside of it?
Yeah.
Like, what's inside of this to make it? And she's just laughing and completely ignoring me.
It's dead air. That's what's
It's got to
inside
be
of it.
something. I don't know. Look, here's one for $900.
Yeah, look at that shit. $900 for a fucking
$75 a
cooler.
month for a year.
It's just white.
Finance a cooler. I did the math. I could go to Lowe's and buy you a shitty full-size refrigerator and a generator to run it for
Yeah.
cheaper than that fucking cooler.
Yeah, it's dumb. Who pays that?
Why would you need that?
The thing is, I got a coffee cup for one of theirs. I got a can huggy. I got the shit at the gun store. The guy's like, yeah, they're brand new. We just had them, and I don't need them. So I paid $10 for the fucking coffee cup. I paid $8 for the koozie thing.
You got a steal.
$8.
There's a
It's
Yeti right
worth it.
here.
I'd probably do it for $8.
Yeah, that's why I bought it. It's like, oh, this is fucking cheap shit, just like all the rest of it. But the cooler, why? Why the fuck? I mean, yeah, it
$900
keeps
for
ice for
cooler.
9 days. Where have you been where you needed ice for 9 days in a row? And what are the odds that you're going to need it?
It would
And
be
have a
easier to
giant
buy a
cooler.
refrigerator and a generator.
Yeah, and you could keep a
And you can buy gas for the
1,000
generator for a
beers in it,
year
great.
on what you save.
Yeah, that's a lot of money.
Who are the people buying a $900 cooler?
I don't know how they're in business.
Who buys a $900 cooler?
Who buys
It's like
a
a-
$400 cooler?
It's like
Jason?
a
I don't
mattress
fucking get it.
company. That's how they stay in business. You
No,
sell one a month and you're
Yeah,
set
I think
for
that's
the
it.
year.
They sell one a year, and like, we've made our nut, boys. We sold one cooler.
Did they
They got
sell
a bell
like,
that
I
they
think
ring.
y'all underestimate how many of those sell.
Why?
I don't understand.
I don't know why.
Because
Why?
people with money think in their fucking head, I can buy the best cooler made by a man for $900.
But they're made in the same factory as the Walmart ones for $40.
Oh, but
You know what I
yeah, but
mean? I
people
don't
who
understand
buy
it.
Yeti, they don't.
No.
Like none of that logic.
Now
I guess,
I'm
yeah.
looking at coolers. And we went to Walmart the next day for something, and I walked past Walmart and had some coolers that looked similar to those, and they were $300.
So the
I'm like, now Walmart's selling $300. You ain't gonna be able to buy a cooler. My mom was going to her brother's for 4th of July. I was like, leave a deposit on my fucking cooler, bitch.
Yeah, they have.
I can't trust you. The prices on the coolers skyrocketed.
Yeah, this shit has fucked up the price of all of the coolers now.
I think that's the thing is companies that have made coolers have had no significant advancements in cooler technology in the last
1,000 years.
50 fucking years, and they're like, all right, people, like, we're not getting money for coolers anymore because we made them so cheap. How can we make them better?
They finally
We'll make them thicker.
better, but they
Let's start selling coolers that keep ice cold for 79 hours.
I could buy a fucking $20 cooler and a fucking ice machine.
Yeah, but here's the people who bought these coolers.
This is a huge cooler.
This is a review on the huge cooler. For the serious person who camps or hunts.
These are the only 2 people who have reviewed this. Like, this is
Two
all the
reviews.
reviews of this one.
This cooler was slightly too small for my needs. Read
that whole. Oh, you got to keep
storing
reading
the
that
bodies that I need to keep cold for more than a week until the suspicion dies down. I highly recommend these coolers for any would-be serial killers. And 53 people found that review helpful.
Yeah, well,
That's
it
good.
is. You can put a whole body in it.
Because that man didn't verify purchase.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah.
so he
Oh,
didn't
well.
really buy one. He's
So they
just
sold
poking
one.
fun at it.
He's memes.
I mean, that's so fucked. How many people are hunting and fishing with these coolers?
If you spend $900 on a cooler,
your boat should sink.
I am now suspicious of you as a person.
Yeah.
You're the reason this country's in debt. Because you financed a $900 cooler for your 4th of July weekend.
I
Fuck
feel
off.
like anybody who's got a boat that's big enough for that cooler to fit on is going to be buying a cooler like that.
For
'Cause they have that much
$900?
money
No,
to
it
spend
just
on a
seems like-
fucking boat.
it seems
Like,
like you
why
have
aren't
a
you
boat.
mad at the people spending $20 million on yachts and shit?
Oh, that's
They
stupid
have
too.
that kind of boat.
They
they're
probably
gonna
have
have
10
a
of these
fridge.
on that
I
yacht.
haven't seen a
yeah.
whole wall of yachts for sale this week, Bruce. That's why I'm mad about the coolers.
Okay, well, I got a couple magazines I can show you.
Why the
It's
fuck do you have yacht magazines?
Now, why do you have yacht
Boating.
magazines?
The one he goes to fuck off at the
Because
lake.
of where I'm not talking about personally. I'm talking about
Mhm.
work magazines.
I understand. You're a yacht
Oh, yeah.
motherfucker. I
You
get
know
it.
why?
So, and to complete my week, Jazz's favorite movie as a kid. Yeah, you're a yacht motherfucker.
Yeah.
It means you're one of these yacht
A yacht
motherfuckers.
motherfucker.
You get on your yacht and you listen to.
You
Yeah.
said you're a
That
yacht
means you're a
motherfucker.
yacht
That means you're one of those yacht motherfuckers.
Who gets on your yacht? You listen to yacht rock talking about I'm gonna be there and all that bullshit on your fucking yacht with a fucking Wolf of Wall
Christopher
Street
Cross
and hookers,
playing in the background.
fucking yacht bullshit.
That's me.
Yanni.
I'm on that yacht
Doobie
bullshit.
Brothers. What soft rock?
Oh,
Yacht rock.
Yacht rock's the
Ah.
worst. Gags me. You love that yacht rock, you fucker. Anyway,
Anyway, that was
Jack-
a weird insult, by the way.
And I have one of these coolers, so fuck you.
Yeah, I got
do.
2 of them.
I bet you do. That just means you're
Jason.
stupid because you paid $900 for a cooler.
Look at his cup.
It's a Yeti.
Is it
Yeah,
really a
I get one.
Yeti?
Yes,
It's
it was a
Yeti
gift.
brand?
That was a gift.
It says Yeti on it.
What did you pay? $80 for that?
He didn't pay anything for it. It was a
So
gift.
I just realized
It's got the wrong top on it.
that's a local company, and the guy who owns that company gave it to me as a gift. He lives on my route.
Very good.
That's fine.
But
Anyway,
yes, it is a Yeti,
bet you sip on that on your yacht, motherfucker.
Your yacht.
and I
It
paid
comes out of
$0
this Yeti cooler.
for it. It was a gift.
That's the way I'll deal with it.
Does it work any
As long
better
as
than the
that's-
Walmart one
actually
for
the-
$16?
It's exactly the
No,
same.
which
They
is
are
why
same.
the ones
They
we
are the
bought
same, yeah.
are that one.
And the Walmart ones are $10.
He just puts all of
yeah.
his
Yeah, they're 10.
cups into the Yeti cooler so that it keeps his cups
Yeah.
cold when
Oh.
he pulls
Yeah.
them out. It's
Makes sense.
double the
It
coolness.
does make sense.
I mean, I've got 2
Nested
kick-ass
Yetis.
coolers that you don't put ice in and it keeps shit cold,
I mean, you
and
gotta
they
be
were like $20 and $30.
I was thinking, like, you got to be a serious booze
Ice only stays cold
hound.
for 18 hours, sucker.
But the only thing is, like, if you're going to be drinking enough to have to keep all that beer cold or whatever, you're not going to...
You're going to run out of beer.
You're going to run out of beer, right. You're not going to drink 100 beers over 5 days. You're going to drink them over 24 hours.
I guess you stack the cases outside of the fucking cooler. And
The shittiest part about all this that Jason has not made more evident is that these coolers hold significantly less than a normal size cooler that's the same size on the outside, because there's 10 inches of dead space all the way around the inside of that cooler, so there's like 20% as much room inside the cooler.
Yeah, I don't understand.
Their $200 cooler is the same size as that blue one over there that keeps shit cold.
And all
for
you can
a
hold
day.
is like a 6-pack.
Yeah, that's dumb as fuck.
Yeah.
That doesn't make any sense to me.
Anyway, Jazz's favorite movie as a child was a movie called Aladdin.
I love Aladdin.
Made by the Disney Corporation.
Yeah.
It's a cartoon musical.
Heard of it.
Yep.
The powers that be decided it was time for a live-action Aladdin.
It's their best.
Bad idea.
It was their best.
So,
Those dude flying around on a flying carpet.
yeah, we had
Of course.
a
swords and shit, stabbing a basket.
She's had a no,
not the Bugs Bunny sword thing. Bugs Bunny flying around on flying
I
carpets,
remember.
sound the bugs of Arabia. You don't remember that one?
Yeah. So she had a rough week.
I like that Brian remembers that cartoon better than the movie Aladdin.
Oh well, yeah.
I never saw it.
I never saw it.
Aladdin. I was too old for that shit.
You had kids.
There's no basket stabbing in
Yeah, I
it.
did have kids, but yeah.
So
Shit. I was busy.
I took her
working my ass
yesterday to see the live action Aladdin, which I have done zero research on.
No, you don't want to research it. Really.
Literally just knew it was playing.
Mm-hmm.
And
You knew it was Disney.
I knew it was going to be
strike
Disney,
two right there, actually.
So at the beginning, I mean, let's not kid ourselves. I'm not going to be that into it, and I'm fine with that.
Yep.
This is about her.
Walking in the theater, I knew
Right, I
he
hear
wasn't
you.
going to be in this movie. That's fine.
Yeah,
you know.
sometimes you just take the hit. I hear you.
To be fair, I'm not the one who has to go to this. This was him being nice to me.
Wow.
She had a bad week.
I did.
Cheer her up a little bit.
Okay, good.
I fed her a peach and took her to see Aladdin.
I
So
saw a peach truck, by the way. I did.
Was there a line of cars trying to follow
There
it?
were nobody there.
What?
It was in a parking lot of a gas station.
Oh, so it wasn't set up then.
It wasn't the peach truck.
Oh, that's
but it was
different.
a peach
That's
truck.
That's different.
And there was a couple of crates laying on
Generic fucking peaches.
And
Never
over the
mind.
side, it was
In July, the peach
business.
truck does come back, and it has sweeter peaches.
Oh boy.
So, first thing I see is Will Smith, and I'm like, he's still alive.
Oh god damn.
He's still in the.
That's a strike three to me.
He's still in the business.
Is he in the movie?
Oh yeah.
Oh, fuck.
He is playing the genie that was formerly played by Robin Williams.
Ugh, of course. God, of course he is.
He did an alright job.
This is
I think he did pretty good. Like, as good as he could do without
mean,
being
he's
the
not
original
Robin
George.
Williams.
Irrationally upset about that. Okay,
No,
well,
it's
it
just
couldn't be Robin Williams.
Yeah.
That's what I
Right.
said. It
Right,
was impossible
obviously.
for them to get that. This was all right for it.
So this fucking movie did the meanest thing it could possibly do to me. Because Disney cartoons are essentially musicals. Let's not
Yes.
kid ourselves.
And a
They're
lot of
musicals.
them, if you really boil it down, they're all the same story, and it's also kind of it's a tragic.
Yeah, but the farther you
Terrible.
go back, the more like the entire story is song. There's like 2 minutes of talking, 20 minutes of music, 2 minutes talking, 20 minutes of music.
Yeah.
And Aladdin was like kind of half and half. And I'm like, I'm really not looking forward to a musical. And so Will Smith is, in the beginning of the movie, he's going to tell the story of Aladdin.
He's gonna rap it
to these kids, and they're like, "Would you please sing, Papa? Papa, please sing."
God.
And he's like, "I don't know, my voice isn't real good. I don't think I'm going to be singing
he said
today."
he had a real rough
Well,
day
let me
today.
tell
And
you
I'm
the
like,
story.
yeah. And then he immediately starts singing, and I was like, "You motherfucker!"
That's on you, Jason. You knew better.
That's
You're
what
smarter
I
than
said.
that.
I said you went to see Aladdin and thought there was no singing
Right.
in it. That's
No
on
chance.
you
I thought
for
we were
being
going to
an
try to
idiot
do
enough
like
to
grown-up
think it.
Aladdin without the singing.
Who the hell does Aladdin as a grown-up movie?
I don't know.
I don't
It's
know.
based on fucking Arabian Nights, which was kind
Jason
of dark.
thought when they remade Aladdin that instead of making the
Disney
movie that
made
every
Aladdin.
kid wanted to see, they would make the movie that Jason wanted to
Yes.
see.
Yeah, but you got to stab at each other.
That's not the
There's a lot of
version.
basket stabbing in this version.
Yeah, basket. First half, nothing. They stabbed every basket. in
I
sight.
can tell you, I was just so happy.
As
During-
the camel falls to its knees, more knives are drawn.
I was just so happy that all of the people that lost their jobs as the Dothraki on Game of Thrones got a job in this Aladdin movie.
Holy
They
shit!
get to eat for another year because everyone in there was a Dothraki.
God damn.
It's like, look at all these brown Dothrakis running everywhere.
Brown.
You know what I mean? They're
I know
like
what
the
you
Middle
mean. Yeah,
East,
yeah,
like
I know.
Mongol looking.
Mongol.
They're
real
in
nationality.
Egypt.
I know what you're saying. From Mongolia.
They're not in Egypt.
Aladdin's
they're
not.
Egypt.
Oh, it's Saudi Arabia, isn't
It's not
it?
a real. It's not a real place. In the Disney movie, it's not a real place.
I think the racist takeaway here is that Jason thinks any muscled Middle Eastern person was a Dothraki.
Possible.
Were they not?
I think that's. The
Were they not?
I think that's the problem we're looking at right now.
Isn't that who the Dothraki were? Like Mongols?
Yeah.
Mongols are Asian, though.
They're Asian, Middle
Middle
Eastern.
Eastern people are
horse people.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, after Khan, they were like everything. Because they
Yeah.
fucked everybody everywhere.
I suppose. We got to play some calls.
Anyway.
But I do want...
Strong recommend.
Oh, you recommend it?
Yeah, I had to sit there, so should you.
Okay. Well, I'm not going to do that.
It's a whole new world, Brian.
We saw that
for a Disney live
Midsummer
action,
yesterday.
it was good.
Listen, it is
Toy
a
Story
new
was
world.
really good.
And I'm glad you said it was a new world.
I don't like Toy Story.
Because you were talking about BB guns a minute ago.
Yeah.
At the gun store on my route,
Yeah.
this guy just said that starting Monday, they're going to have in stock 35 fully automatic BB rifles.
That's enough to defend your
$175.
home.
He said that these motherfuckers, they shoot.
How?
Oh, they're fully auto.
It's got a
CO2.
gas
So
power
like
or
gas
something.
powered?
Yeah.
I bet it's not the little CO2 cartridge.
big
I bet
one.
it's like the airsoft ones, like those huge paintball ones.
He said if you look it up and you see the guys shooting, they have like these paper plates or whatever, and they got old floor model TVs, and they're just going. I mean, they're just fucking rolling out.
What's the feet per second on them? I wonder.
I don't know, 700 something maybe.
Oh, that's really good.
Yeah, for an automatic too. And he said you could throw 1,000 BBs, one for $10, and throw them in this thing and just be like nonstop. He said he can't wait for them to come in, and I said, I'm kind of looking forward to that myself.
Are you gonna buy one?
That's the end of the squirrels, as far as I'm concerned.
I got a Target display set up in my front yard. Just bring it.
That's a good way to deter like a would-be robber without killing them too.
No.
I mean, I saw Jason's face as soon as I said that, and his face said, "Why would you want to not kill them?"
No, you can not kill them by hitting them in the leg, lower guts.
Yeah, and you think, God damn, how fast were those fucking BBs coming out of there? You know, it's like that would freak you out a little bit if he's got a fully automatic BB gun.
I mean,
he certainly has some type of
if it's sharp enough to break the skin.
something else.
Yeah.
You know, it's. Well, they got those little fucking pointy ones too, man.
700 feet per second will break the skin.
I don't think that one would work with the pointy ones because you couldn't feed them properly. Because the pointy ones, even in the rifle I've got that holds like 50, if you're going to shoot the pellets, you got to single load those.
That's right. I didn't think about that.
That sucks.
Huh. Still fun though.
Oh yeah,
it'd be fun as hell. A little pricey, but I think it'd be fun.
I'd like to shoot it. Bring it out.
Well, we'll see.
I'll buy
if
the
I buy
BBs.
it, we'll see. That could cost you right there.
If you don't buy it, let me know and I'll go buy the fucking thing. Jesus. I spend money on stupid things. I might get a cooler while I'm there.
That's what I'm telling you. Might get a cooler.
Get a small one.
All right, turn this up.
I might trade a cooler for a BB gun.
We'll do tradio.
Fellas and Jazz, or any other women who may be around.
There you go.
Covered
it.
It's always. Last week you were talking about gold bond season or powder season or whatever.
Yeah.
Man, it's always powder season for me. If I don't, man, my ass crack is just raw. If I don't put powder down there. Second thing is, I've just started a Twitch channel. Signed up for Twitch or something.
Right. Sweet.
So
You're ahead of Brian.
Can you give me the instructions again so I can make sure I can follow you guys and make sure you get paid?
Hell yeah.
I'll probably look into that a little more, but you guys know exactly how to do it. So you run down those instructions.
Do we?
We did like a month ago, and then they changed everything. You just need to subscribe to the channel. Follow is just, we'll let you know when we go live. Subscribe gives us money.
So do both.
Yeah, do both.
Yeah, we appreciate it too, man. It's about fucking time. Just fucking with you. All right.
I don't like this.
Next call.
Come on.
Twitch for the Prime account. I was looking at Prime and it said it was like 30-day free trial and then like $12 a month. So since you guys said it was free, find out how it's free for me and then you guys get paid. Thanks.
Yep.
I think you have to have Prime.
Yeah, you got to already have
free
Prime.
if you have Prime.
Yeah, but it's confusing because it doesn't say that.
Yeah, you got to link your Twitch account and your Prime account together somehow.
Right, and they keep changing how you do that.
Yeah.
Because they really don't want us to get paid, I don't think.
No, they don't want us to get paid.
You know?
No.
But
Bezos
you
is
just
not
Google
our
like
man.
a
They do
link
want
in
you
your
to link
Twitch
your account
account with your
though.
Prime account.
They've changed how you do it. I can't figure out how
Every
to do
time I go to do it, it's something different.
And because I've already done it,
Really?
I
Yeah.
can't I can't figure out how to do it again because I've already done it. So,
But yeah,
there's a way. Google
Yeah,
it.
just-
It'll tell you.
and specifically
Link your Prime
linking
account
Prime
to your
account to Twitch account.
Twitch account,
Probably
and then
be-
you'll be able to use a free Prime sub every 2 months on
It
it.
would probably be easier to do under Amazon if you go to if you go to manage your account. There's a page that lets you connect to specific other things that
Possibly.
It's out there.
It's getting very complicated.
It's out there.
And then with the news this week that 70% of all American households have Prime is just blowing my mind
That's
right now.
bullshit.
Huh?
I don't believe
Households?
it. Households. I don't believe
Possible.
There's one who doesn't.
it. Goddamn right.
Boys, hey boys,
Doesn't have a house.
Fred. Somebody wants to say hi.
Fred.
Yep, that's our truck fan, hard at work, probably about to die.
The fan. I thought he
Just
farted.
want to say, so I couldn't make it. I'm on my way to my son's tournament, about an hour and a half from here. Wanted to weigh in and say,
You would rather be here than there. We understand.
I gotta. Yeah, fuck.
Thanks for the input.
It's hot.
It's
Still
hot.
setting in.
Heat stroke
Why
setting
am I
in.
still doing this? Gotta go.
I gotta go.
To Wendy's.
He's got to go because that sound really was something else.
Yeah, I think it was too. It really sounded.
Yeah, I've
more
stopped
indicative
looking
of-
at our scanner messages when it's hot because they infuriate me. And you pointed one out to me this week, and I took a picture of it. It's hot outside, period. Take care of yourself and be prepared, period.
Yep.
Same day that a girl left because her face went numb.
She was not
And
prepared.
then they made fun of her.
They made fun
Like
of her.
management
Oh,
kind of poked
God.
fun at her. And I'm like, every day you're telling us about know the signs, take care of yourself.
Yeah.
Let us know what the first signs, and she did, and went to the hospital, and then they kind of started poking fun at her for doing it. So we're gonna read this stuff, but don't actually do any of it.
Yeah, there was a carrier that died of a heat-related illness. I don't know exactly where, but that day the scanner message was some bullshit like, "Oh, make sure we got your back.
Seek
Make sure
shade if you can, or something like that.
Yeah, some dumb shit.
So they're
drink
telling
plenty
you
of
while
water.
you're in the truck, though, that it's hot.
They're telling you when
I mean,
you're
you're
in the
already
office.
in
It's
this.
like,
Yeah.
hey, it's
On
gonna
the
be
scanners.
hot. Yeah.
No, that's when you
It's
first set
fucking
them
dumb.
up. You're normally in the
Okay.
office when you do that.
Yeah, you're in air conditioning
I
when
got
you
it.
read about how hot it is and how to deal with it.
I'm aware.
I thought it was a little more retarded than that, and that you guys were getting these
Oh,
out
it's retarded.
in the trucks
No.
when you already are experiencing
The
it.
ones we get while we're out are even worse than that
Yeah.
because those come from like what they call corporate communications, but the ones we get locally are worse than those.
Yeah.
I think.
Gotcha.
I get so upset that somebody gets paid more than I do to write those stupid scanner messages every day.
Probably a lot.
I've been replying to a lot of them.
Can
The
you
local
reply to
ones-
them?
The local ones, yeah.
Oh, the local ones, yeah.
Yeah.
I always do fire.
I always say being followed or harassed, but I've been changing it up lately.
I mean, in your case, that's probably true. Like
being
half the
harassed.
time.
Yes.
Maybe he's doing the harassing. He's chasing the bum through the woods.
Yeah, it could be. It's true.
Can't respond right now.
I got the dog horn. I'm blasting it in this bum's ear.
All right, so here's the story.
Oh,
I'm
God.
actually out of the heat now. I'm in some air conditioning so I can think straight. So my son's the closer for my team. This is sports related, so Bruce.
Okay,
Jason,
I'm out.
if you have
Oh,
anything
shut
else,
it down.
you can.
All right, see you.
This
That's
is
the
mainly
one
for-
who sells the stocks.
But my son's a closer on the team, and he's normally pretty lights out. Like, he's a good-ass pitcher. And he's up, and there's runners on first and second. And the coach starts heckling my son. Like,
weird.
yelling at him, yelling at the ump, saying he's balking, which it's
That's
illegal
bullshit.
motion for a pitcher that will give a base runner an extra base if he flinches or does something that's supposed
Yeah.
to. But my son knows how to fucking pitch. He's quite good at it.
Hold on. A balk, which is a B-A-L-K, is a move that a pitcher can't make, like he said, like where he's acting like he's actually going to pitch but doesn't to throw the timing of the batter off. Right?
I'm aware.
Okay, I didn't know.
To be fair, I wasn't.
I read Moneyball this week.
Yeah, you
I'm
did.
up on it.
Yeah.
I'm not joking.
But
I
his
read
kid is good. I mean, I've heard that. He said it before. His kid is good.
It's fun.
And
so it's the opposing coach.
The opposing coach is fucking
heckling.
heckling.
Yeah,
And
it's getting in
seems
his
fucked.
head. He's getting in his head. It's part of the
Yeah, I
game.
know, I'm
Hey, batter, batter,
Whoa,
batter, batter,
whoa,
batter,
whoa.
batter, swing.
A
But he's a
coach
kid.
yelling insults at the opposite team is not part of the game.
Maybe somebody in the crowd
This
doing
is
it.
not Little League. This is travel
Hey.
team. This is high-level kids sports.
Okay, but that's like
I know you can hear me.
On my
Shit
sports
like that.
team, my coach yelled at me, but the other coaches never talked
No.
to me.
Never.
It's baseball.
This coach is throwing a fucking temper tantrum, yelling at the ump to do his damn job, yelling at my son, a 10-year-old, mind you. And
Don't you get ejected for yelling at the ump?
And I've tried to talk to him about, tuning out assholes, but it's hard to do for a 10-year-old.
Yeah.
So my son ends up kind of blowing a game because he can't concentrate. He walks the guy, the kid gets a hit, and they get a couple runs in.
Fuck.
My son's upset because he felt like he lost it for the team.
Well,
And so
technically he
naturally,
did.
I'm pretty fucking pissed off that this grown-ass man has to heckle a little 10-year-old so that his bitch-ass, cunt-infused, cock-sucking ego can be stroked.
So what'd
because
you do about it?
His team won a 10-year-old
Right.
tournament game. So I'm going up there tomorrow, and I pray to
Oh,
fuck.
Oh, he's
Tonight, We're
pissed.
getting locked up. We're getting kicked out of that.
You were in
He
the
is
same
going
place.
up there
You were in the
tomorrow.
same place with him. You should have handled it while he was heckling.
He's giving him a day.
Down.
Mhm.
Well, no, he's got the show to do.
Yeah.
But,
He's giving him a day so that he has a
that's pretty
chance
much
to
all
say,
got.
"Oh, he
I'm
wasn't
just
there. I couldn't do
fucking
it."
furious right now. So.
All right.
I am so mad.
I'm
I am going to go
sorry.
say something to that guy tomorrow.
But if the opposing coach was heckling my son, I would have walked over into his he's not a coach. I would have walked over into his dugout and said, "Hey, how about you shut your fucking mouth there, bud?"
I think that man would have had his ass kicked for him at the game. That's what I think.
Yeah.
Especially given people's attitudes.
I would have probably walked over
Now.
and started heckling him. Where did you buy your shoes, Dick Sporting Goods, Dick? Dick!
Did your mom pick out that uniform for you?
You're a grown man wearing a little boy's uniform, Dick!
I know you can hear me, you fag. We need Greg.
I bet you suck cock.
We
Sorry,
need
there's
Greg.
kids around.
Yeah. We need Greg to go over there and look at this guy and size him up and start yelling, "Hey!" You know what I mean? Start fucking with him. Those who can't do always coach.
Greg was a professional softball player. He was very sad when his softball career ended because he tore a ligament.
Yeah, but he knows.
He's
he
in the
knows
Softball
insults.
Hall of Fame in Coppertown, USA.
Coppertown.
It's a softball
Next
Hall
to
of Fame.
Silverton.
Oh, dude, that's the
too
worst I ever
big.
got him. His wife came to me and said, "Could you stop making fun of him over
Yeah.
him having to quit play softball because he hurt himself?"
Was he the size he is now when he played softball?
Yeah, this was like
Well, he
4
was-
years ago. This wasn't
Holy
that long
shit.
ago.
He's way
Stronger.
too big to play softball.
No, I don't think so.
It was a softball travel team that went all over the place.
Master batters. We're everywhere.
Yeah, there's grown-ups playing
Master
softball.
batters.
Yeah.
I like it.
I mean, they're awesome. Yeah, they were really something. Great fucking way to spend your time.
You spend a lot of money on softball equipment.
I just
Well-
mean you can't be like a weightlifter playing baseball. You're gonna tear something. Like
It seems like you might,
can't have
yeah,
muscles
from
too
overs-
big for baseball. It's
Yeah.
like golf.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
was
It's
he
go-
got a softball career-ending injury.
It was true. He did.
Amateur.
No, with the delay, Chuck
career's
is trying
done.
to defend himself why he's
Okay.
heckling him a different
Well,
Listen,
day.
fuck that
Just
coach.
letting you know.
I was
Fuck that coach.
working.
You just give me that asshole's address
Yeah.
and we'll figure it out, okay? I'm fucking making
Oh, I
a
thought
couple
you were
calls.
there.
He'll write him a strongly worded letter.
No, there won't be any
Yeah.
paper trail on this
Yeah.
one.
Dear sir, I do not believe you should be heckling 10-year-olds.
Okay, hold on. When did this happen?
Evidently, it just happened
Like yesterday.
recently.
So then, how
probably
was he
is.
working? Oh,
He was working
Okay, hold
yesterday.
on. So if it happened yesterday, he said he was going to talk. He was going to go over there tomorrow. That would be today.
Yes.
So he should be there right now.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
We should have a live report of.
Stop arguing about
It's
fucking Burger King.
12:51. Why ain't you
Yep.
kicked in that dude's door?
And why have we not heard about it?
Look at the shitty house you live in. No wonder
Oh,
you're a coach of a little league team.
Yeah, you would have to totally trash him.
That's
You got
what
to
you
get
do.
personal.
Like,
You
don't
really
even knock
gotta
on his
fuck
door.
with
Just
him.
get a megaphone and heckle him from outside
The
his house.
sidewalk, that
from
way you
his
can't
front-
even call the cops.
What are you
I'm
doing?
on public land, Dick.
What are you doing in there? Making cocksucker coffee? Come on out.
Amendment audit.
Ugh. Amendment.
You have a face like you suck dick, maybe for money.
Possibly for money. Yeah, take him over there. Turn him loose. White devil. White devil.
He loves goose. Get the goose.
Yeah.
Get the goose man.
Fucking asshole. I wish I knew some oddly specific baseball insults. You know what I
Apparently,
mean?
their
That's
teams
really weird.
wouldn't meet again until the championship game. So
Oh, it's gonna be tough.
even though we said today,
we gotta be there.
It wasn't ever gonna be
Mobile
today.
recording.
Man,
I
can we
think
go?
I gotta go to this high school game. I think I go to this kid's fucking.
We got to
game.
stand up for Ryan's kid.
Yeah,
Because
we're
I'm gonna stand directly behind the dugout and fucking molest this coach with words.
I
Oh
am
my
too.
god, how
Yeah,
fucking awesome would that be if like 4 or 5 of us
Just guys
who
just
are
had a
all
look.
great at insulting people showed up and just yelled at this fucking coach for 2 hours
Why are you
straight.
wearing a butt pad? Oh, that's a butt plug. Never mind.
We'll get all the fucking crowd on our side. We'll just destroy the guy.
You're a coach. Why are you wearing cleats? You're not running anywhere except to the next soda.
Bathhouse. Fucking fruit. I don't like that guy. I already don't like him. I wonder if he's fat.
90% of the time, I don't like grown-ups.
Ryan, you
who
got a
coach
picture. If you have a picture of this guy, send it to us just so we can look at him
And also-
and hate him more.
I want to be fresh.
I would like to, I want to be fresh. Oh, this
Jason wants to know nothing going
this
into
is
it.
the
Oh,
fucking
this is the guy.
Holy shit.
This guy right here.
I knew it was the guy before I showed up because he has a dick face.
I would like to know exactly what he was saying, what kind of shit he was throwing at the kid.
That's true.
You know, that is weird for
Doesn't
a
matter.
fucking guy to do that.
Maybe Ryan is like overinflating what, like the coach said something to his kid one time and it was
I
like,
don't want to know that either. I just want to
Yeah. No, I don't
want to
wanna
be able
feel
to
any
go and let loose and be justified in being let loose and still be the good guy after I make him cry.
Man, I got so much pent up fucking anger. I could destroy that guy.
I hope his mother's dead and his father.
You should make his wife.
Oh, they're dead of embarrassment.
You should make his wife cheat on him and take you to the Poconos.
That's a good point.
What's that bit that what's that? Who did that? The guy said, I'm gonna take your fucking dad. I'm gonna turn him gay. I'm gonna fucking make him fall in love with you, and then I'm gonna leave him. Who did that?
I don't know, but that's
it
pretty
was
good.
something fucked
Wait,
up.
Is
The
this
guy
a
went all
memory
the way.
you had that you just forgot to tell
no,
us about?
I don't know.
Oh, it was Louis C.K.
Oh, maybe.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe.
That sounds like a thing he would do.
Mm-hmm.
I just had a better idea. Instead of yelling at the coach, surely the coach has a kid on the team?
Possible.
Maybe?
No, it's travel team. A lot of times these travel team coaches are like professional managers and they don't actually have a kid
Yeah,
on
I
the team
guess so.
anymore.
I don't know.
You also don't want to yell at a kid. Come on now, then you're just being that coach.
Yeah, I don't want to yell at the kid. I want to yell
kid
at
didn't do
We're
it. The
doing
dad
what he
did it.
did.
Yeah.
The dad did it,
I'm
though.
open to yelling at the
It's eye
kid.
for an eye.
No, the
Kid has
coach.
enough to deal with.
Probably. Yeah, you might be right.
Fuck. Yeah,
But, you know, I do that.
He goes
for-
home with that dad.
But I thought the point was to ruin his life. I mean, is that not what we were going out there
I thought
for?
that's what we were doing.
I just hope he has to
Completely
visit
and
a.
mentally destroy this child.
Scar the
I just
kid
hope he
and
has
the
to
dad.
visit a
Destroy
porta
the
potty.
man while the child watches you destroy the man. It's
Oh,
fine.
that's a good one.
That teaches the
We'll
kid.
just make sure the kid's
that
watching.
teaches the kid not to be a dick.
Exactly.
Like look what happened
Yeah.
to Dad when he was a dick. He got fucking destroyed by
Well,
4
those
internet
guys in the
assholes.
crowd. What the fuck? Did you hear those guys in the crowd? They act
He
like
just came out of nowhere and
Yeah.
started yelling at him.
fucking animals.
I
talking
just
about
I
a
just
coach
hope he
and
has to go to
shit?
the porta potty because that
What?
porta potty will get tipped.
What did you do,
Yeah.
Jason?
What?
I don't even think they were watching the game.
Apparently, you yelled at his kid this moment you met him.
He said you'll absolutely yell at a kid.
He said you yelled at my kid the first minute
That's
you
not
met him.
true. That's not true. I told him the video game he was playing sucked, and it was the truth. It wasn't yelling at him. I was informing
not
him
yelling.
he shouldn't be playing Rocket League. It's a garbage game. I was helping his kid.
You're so wrong.
I was doing Ron's job.
You're right.
Even though
I
your
was.
kid was at home playing the same game.
I yelled at him too. It just didn't stop anything.
No, it did not.
We'll
That's
make
why
this
we have a
coach.
kid who flosses.
We'll make this coach out to be a fucking sex offender.
I bet you like little boys, don't you?
What are you hanging around with these kids for all the time, huh?
Hey, did you guys know that there's a dot over this guy's house on the list?
Yeah.
Big red dot. Looks
Big
like a
red
bullseye.
dot.
Yell out a city that's from the same state and be like, look him up.
Yep.
Crestwood.
Yeah, look
Look
him up.
Crestwood.
Gay man. Molester.
Sexual predator.
Mm-hmm.
And then, you know, the
sure, yeah.
next thing he knows, it's his full name, the town he's from, sexual predator, question mark.
He's the guy that's famous on the internet for shooting baseballs out of his ass.
I'd rather just make him cry in front of his
Y'all ever see One Man, One Jar?
That would
That's
be
what he looks like.
That would be much more satisfying to me. Like in front of his own team.
Yeah.
I just hope he goes to
Demoralizing.
porta potty so
I
I can
banged your
tip it.
wife.
Oh, God.
I've always wanted a valid reason to tip over a porta potty on a grown
Oh,
man.
you've never done that?
Never had enough.
Oh,
reason.
you never worked in construction or ironwork.
No, I did.
Yeah, we knocked one over one time.
But we
and
all
then
all rode together, so I couldn't.
Oh, I see.
Like if I tipped it on him, even though he deserved it, I'm still hurting me a little bit.
You'd be sitting next to him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't with the crew that tipped one of those ones in. It was like August or something, but they knocked one over and they knocked it over on the door, so they couldn't get out. And then they picked it up. They hooked it with a crane because they had an eye bolt on the top, and they picked it up a little bit, fucked him around. I mean, the guy eventually got out, but he was covered with the blue,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
you know, toilet paper and water, and had just shit all over him. So it's
Oh yeah.
pretty bad.
No, I just want to tip it over to where it's like all over him. Hopefully his uniforms are white.
Hopefully, yeah. I think, do they wear uniforms at that level?
The coach
Coaches
does,
wear,
yes.
I mean, what the fuck's he gonna do? Is he gonna get out there and
Like-
run the bases?
Like
you fucking
Tommy
idiot?
Lasorda in the last years, man.
Oh, shit.
Fucking 400 pounds.
Get a fucking job.
Wearing
Scumbag.
3 uniforms.
What does that pay? What do you think he gets paid for that? I want
$20 a game.
I gotta go on the road to this fucking.
I bet it's $20 a game.
Fucking loser.
According to Ryan, this is like as serious as baseball gets for kids their age. So
Yeah.
it's probably something.
$40.
Baseball
It's
shouldn't.
it's big. It's big money.
Big money.
My thing is baseball shouldn't be serious to kids that age ever.
Yeah, but like on the other hand,
better than
if you're going to
other
be a
things that they're into.
professional player in any sport, you have to be that competitive
Yeah.
at that age
Oh, yeah.
to get to that level.
Not according to this book
you
I
can't
just read
start
called
being like
Moneyball.
yeah,
Oh, the book. Yeah.
we know you read that this week, Jason.
Yeah.
Written by Michael Lewis.
That's right. That's old man Lewis's boy.
Yeah, oh yeah, it's Old Man Lewis's book.
Yeah, I heard of him.
C.S. Lewis.
Nope, different
no,
one.
C.A. Lewis.
Different one.
All right. Let's close it up.
Yeah, I reckon that's about it. Just about. Anybody else have anything to bring before this podcast before we proceed to close?
I do not.
What'd y'all do for 4th of July?
Shot off BB guns.
Till it got warm.
Celebrated freedom.
I went to the Great Yard, and they shot off fireworks, and everybody brought their dog. And then when you see dogs running across the Great Yard, you go, probably not a good idea to bring a bunch of dogs to
No,
a
it's a terrible
firework
idea.
event.
Yeah.
Well, it's a terrible idea to
We
bring
went-
dogs to a public park like that. Anyway, where
We
there's a
went
bunch of people
to-
sitting around.
Noises.
We went to Cedar Point this past week.
Lovely.
I saw that.
I was too fat to ride 3 of the rides.
Oh my god.
That's a wake up sign, dude.
That's a thing.
It's happened to me.
So,
Yeah. That's when you
so
start.
we're going to be going back again in a little bit.
Yeah.
And I'm going to be able to ride those rides.
Fucking A, you will.
So,
Yeah.
I was almost too fat for one of the
Teacups?
inverted roller coasters.
How do you mean, though? I mean, like, you can't fit into the thing?
Yeah, it's too tight. Like
Oh.
they've got side
Seats are
things on
small.
you.
I thought it was like, is there some kind of thing, a
Never
turnstile you go through that measures you and says,
Right.
hey, you got to get out
No,
of
no,
it?
no. A lot of the
Ryan's
ones.
never been too
Yeah.
big.
No,
this
I
is,
don't-
again, the guy who said that the large shirt that was coming was too big for
Yeah.
him, and he wanted a medium.
No, a lot of places that
I don't
have,
remember.
that have the tight seats have the seat like at the beginning of the line. Say, sit down, see if you can fit in.
Yeah, yeah, and these all had that, fortunately.
Wow. Yeah, see, I don't have any experience with that.
I understand. I understand
Fuck,
you're
I don't
skinny.
know. I just
What do
can't
you
help
want?
it. I don't know.
Some people are fat. Some people are skinny. Some people are medium. What do you want from
This
me?
isn't a fucking
At least some
debate.
people aren't wearing that fucking shirt, Brian.
Yeah.
Fucking
I
A.
mean, I'm not-
Nobody's wearing it.
I'm not complaining. You don't have this problem. We're complaining. We have it.
You seem to be complaining that I'm not part of the tribe there, as far as that goes.
No, you
I
got
can't
in
help
the
that.
conversation.
Complaining that you're surprised every time you hear something that affects
I am,
fat
yeah.
people
I am.
because it's never affected you.
I don't
Just
understand
don't
why
give
this
me
would be
that
a
shit. I was
problem.
married to one for 22 fucking years. I know all about that shit.
I didn't.
Some of it, anyway.
I don't think I would see her riding too many roller coasters.
No.
I don't think you could see her riding
No.
any roller coasters.
Wouldn't she just roll
You
out?
wouldn't.
Yes.
Don't worry.
Yeah, she couldn't fit in it.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm fat, but like I'm fat distributed. I stand up, and most of my fat's, in a straight line.
Not
Hers-
really. It's mostly right there.
Well, yeah, but like, yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
just letting you know.
Yeah, I was letting you
Yeah,
know.
but yeah.
I was just letting you know where it's going.
But hers is just, it's out.
It's
everywhere.
It is. It is everywhere. All right,
She has
well,
an orange body shape. That's true.
Because like my
more of a
shoulders,
fucking
my shoulders
clothes
are at
hanger.
least even, like boom, like no fat goes beyond the shoulders. No, it
Oh,
doesn't.
come on,
Look,
don't give me
beyond
that
the
shit.
shoulders, Beyond the shoulders, no fat beyond the shoulders.
on the
being
shoulders
said-
or beyond?
Beyond.
What do you mean, from the shoulders up?
Like down, like go down. No,
Quit sucking it in. I can see the bottom of your belly through the shirt. Right underneath. Coming up. You know what I mean?
Suck it up, fatty.
Suck it up. We'll take you to
Anyway.
the fucking, yeah, look at him.
All the other roller coasters, awesome. I'd never been to Cedar Point before.
Yeah.
That is absolutely the roller coaster enthusiasts theme park.
It has the
They got the
dragster.
tallest.
That was awesome.
Yeah, that was one of the ones I couldn't go on.
I rode that when it was thunderstorming.
Oh yeah?
It was scary watching the lightning come towards us.
I'm surprised they ran it.
Yeah, it was right before the storm
There
actually
was-
started hitting
There
over
was
us.
some black clouds like 4 miles away, and you could see them, and they shut down the rides because of that.
We ran straight from the
I thought you were
Millennium
at
to
Kings
that.
Island. It said Kings Island.
Yeah,
No,
well,
One of the pictures.
Cedar Point.
One of the pictures, dude. No
so,
joke.
well, don't they own it?
What picture?
Yeah, no, they're almost in company.
They are.
That's probably what
The poster you pictured yesterday. It's like,
It literally said the CP shop, CP stands for Cedar Point.
And behind
it
it
does
was-
not actually stand
behind it was
for child
Kings
porn
Island.
like you
I
thought.
understand. I'll show
I
you.
didn't even get that until, okay, that's what you meant by that.
It's a 4chan thing.
Most things are.
They're owned by the same company.
I understand they are.
4chan and Cedar Point, yeah.
Yeah, doesn't that pizza company on Cedar Point?
The amusement park known as Anonymous.
That weird
Pizza
4chan pizza gate place.
Yes.
Your shirt is the new Pizzagate.
It is.
That is,
Look, I'm proud of this. Thanks to the past master.
Some cheesy pizza.
With pepperoni. I'm just disappointed that the pepperoni didn't have some sort of other shape. But I don't
Pepperoni?
Pepperoni. When there's always next year.
That's because Brian mostly consumes pepperoni.
Pepperoni. Thanks for listening. Thanks for subscribing. Fuck you, Jason. Go to the website, support the show, all that shit. Work safe. We'll see you next week.
Hit it.